What's going on, everybody? It's your man, it's your boy, this Doc Holiday. We are here back at it again with HBCU tonight. Man, powered by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you hit that like button, that comment, share, but most of all, subscribe to the channel. Jump in the slab, swing on down, hit the notification button to get everything HBCU Overdrive. So it's Monday, and it's y'all know what that day is. It's 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 420, April the 20th. I want to ask somebody. I want to ask somebody this. What is the significance? What is the true significance of 420? That's what I want to ask. What's the true significance of 420? Because what up? Because I'm just trying to figure out what makes 420 so special. I just want to know. I just want to know what makes 420 so special. I mean, have I done it before? Yes, I have. I'm not gonna sit here and tell no lies that I have not. That I ain't never done it. I have done it plenty of times. So, other than that, just finished eating my dinner. If you from Dallas, I'm gonna need y'all to make y'all way over there off of South Beckley, between Illinois and Salem, and go grab y'all a Wingfield burger. A Wingfield burger is in the same category of going to Jackson and getting the Stamps burger. One is good. Two, it will put your ass to sleep. And three, it is damn good. That's how I have to say it. I'm gonna have to say it just like that. I just had be oh my goodness. Before we got on the show, a double cheeseburger. So double cheeseburger with everything on it. But
can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I've been chilling at home all day. What's going on? I've been chilling at home all day because today was my off day. I've already said that I was talking about going back to school. Try to do it in the fall. Over at Paul Quinn. I told people if it's a math class, you will see me in the classroom. If it's non-mathematical, I could do it online. What's going on, Mr. Emmett? So I just want to put that out there. Got my little Paul Quinn, got a little wristband, got my pen, purple and white, of course.
It must be nice to have an HBCU in your state, just close by.
Yeah, this is on the south side of town.
It's either Tallahassee, Daytona, or Miami. That's it here.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Jacksonville, North Florida, the coast, or South Florida. That's it.
hold on now. What did I miss? What did I miss this morning? What's going on,
You
Mr.
talking about
B?
them? You talking about them kids?
Did I miss something this morning?
So, this weekend it was a shooting in Shreveport. Was it Shreveport? I think it was
Yeah,
Shreveport.
they said Shreveport.
Yeah. So 8 kids was killed. 7 of them siblings. There was one survivor, and I think that one survivor jumped off the roof. And I think the uncle had talked to the lady, and this is just what I saw on CNN. Talked to the lady, and the lady was like, "Yeah, I'm getting a divorce," and he was like, "Don't get a divorce because you ain't gonna find nobody better out there in the streets." And his next comment was, "If I knew that it was all this abuse going on, I would have told her just to leave." And sometimes we get, you know, how family is. We like, no, don't, work it out.
Work it
I
out.
got two things. One, I don't know what y'all got going on in y'all state, right? But if somebody is a danger to themselves or to society at large, we have the Baker Act here. I think in California it's 5150. Whatever it is in your state, it is okay to call them people and say, "I'm concerned." I know we don't like to do that because the police show up with fucked up intentions. However, that is the only tool we got to make sure our people stay okay.
I don't know. I believe you though. No, I mean, when it come down to it, when you really come down to it, when somebody is not, when somebody not right in the head, that they have real, real mental health issues. Like, you have to keep the people in you. It's almost like you got to keep them people in their life.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you don't know, you just don't know what they'll do. Like, some people be like, you don't know if this man is just regular or he, schizophrenic, bipolar. Like, you don't know all these things. Now, if the family knew that he was like that, then shame on them. Shame on them. Because the family ain't, if the family knew that he was like that and did not try to get that man no help, and they believe that, well, we could pray for all this. Let me pray this, let me pray that. No, it don't happen like that. You can't, you in this day and age, you can't pray yourself out of stuff like that. If you know this person, needs help, yes, I would say pray. Be a praying family. But at the end of the day, this person needs help. Give him the help that they need. And and if it's on the person, if they don't want the help, good. You know what I'm saying? Fine. He's good. Leave him be, because he's gonna have to find out the hard way when it
Is this
comes
a safe space?
to asking for help. There ain't no safe space over here, man.
Black families, we got this thing where what go in my house, stay in my house.
Stay in my house. We need to stop that shit too.
Fuck I got 5 kids from 3 different women. You didn't have no what's in your house. I'm in your house. Like an old woman told me, that is all 3 of them are your wives, so to speak, because you got to make sure they okay, so your kids okay. And so whenever something was going down in the house, and me and Melissa, Ash Mama, we clash from time to time over the same stuff. I don't want to be in your personal business, but your personal safety is my business.
It's the same thing with my ex-wife. Because it's because of the fact that you take care of, you are the primary custodial person of my child. I have to make sure that your mental capacity, your mental health is a okay. Because if it ain't, guess who got to come down there and go get paid? Me. Ain't nobody else. I don't care if she said anybody else in their family get her. No, she's coming with me. She has a father. And just if Peyton was living with me and her mama was there, if I can't deal with it, she got her mother. Let me try to get myself together. And like I said, I remember when I went into the hospital. Like I didn't want to get no help until I had cried out for help. That's when you know shit done hit the fan and it got real serious because when you cry out for help, it's like, are you being, some people ask, are you being genuine or are you just doing this for a dog and pony show? Most of the time it's genuine. 9 times out of 10 it's genuine. If I said I need help, I remember the day I said I needed help and I got stuck in a psychiatric ward for a fucking week. I didn't have no dreads. I had a big ass afro. I went up in there with no shoestrings in my shoes, no belt on. You know how bad? Cause I'm to the point where at the time I like to present myself in a certain kind of way. Like my granny and my uncle and them, like you wear a belt, you wear a belt. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have your pants sagging and shit like that. I felt bad because my pants was sagging and I tried to keep them up, but I know the reason why they took the belt away because you use it as a weapon or something to harm yourself with. So when you think about stuff like that, I remember I was like, you know what? The day I told my mama, I was like, you know what, Ma, I need help. She's like, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Because what I did, it scared the shit out of her. I'm her, like I told y'all, I am her only son. I remember I'm my mama's only son. And she was scared to the point where she was gonna lose her only son over mental health. And I got the help that I needed. And of course, when when you think about it, when you get help, you think it's gonna go away just like regular illnesses and stuff like that. Nah, this shit hang on you like a damn monkey. So man, I had to go through life. At the age of 20, at the age of 25. At the age of 25 to try to 24, 25 years old to try to figure this stuff out myself. Now, what happened in Shreveport, I feel for those kids. I feel for those kids. Fuck the parents. If the parents knew what this dude was going through, if the baby mama knew what he was going through, you just as complicit as everybody else. So, fuck all that. I feel for those kids. I promise you took one of mine. If I'm with somebody, they touch one of mine, it's gonna be some fucking smoke in the city.
Yes.
And I don't give a damn. I'm from Texas, shit, nigga. Everybody in Texas got a goddamn gun.
It's just a lot of the discourse, and I want everybody to understand. I don't give two shits about anybody that touches babies. I am struggling with this because I've told y'all before, I don't do well when stuff happens to babies. And when I say babies, I mean when parents and grandparents have to bury children and grandchildren. I don't do well with that. In undergrad, my aunt had to bury her second child. So my cousin a couple years ago had to bury her son. That's just part of my family curse. So I don't do well with parents having to bury their kids. But when I tell you, I don't. I want us to learn from this, but I also want us to understand that I don't give two shits about anybody that don't have any grown adult that don't have the capacity to go get help for themselves. I just I know that's wrong, but is when they say women and children first, it's
That's
women and
what they
children
mean.
first. And
That's
it
what they mean.
sucks. It sucks that we men sometimes have to get with a group of men to try and figure this shit out. Your circle is your most important thing you have in life. When they say show me your friends and I'll show you your future, it means something. That's what it means. It don't guarantee that if your friends are millionaires that you're gonna be a millionaire. It means that
Right.
if you have a circle of people that you can talk to, like you can always, I don't care who you is, you can always pick up the phone and call me. I tell people happy birthday that I don't even know because Twitter done figured out he'll say happy birthday. So we're gonna send him everybody happy birthday notifications. And Troy just gonna say happy birthday to everybody. That's just me. So if you need help, reach out.
That's
Stop.
all it is, man.
There's no shame in that. Just reach out.
There's so much shame. They feel like it's so much shame into trying to help out when it comes to mental stuff. I even said something about it. I didn't even want to get on. I didn't want to take meds for it at one point in time. I was like, you know what? I figured this out myself until I realized that I can't function. I can't function with, because when you got so many, when you got so much you think about, and it's bouncing, and you trying to stay focused, and you trying to focus on one thing, so where when you focus on that one thing, you're at ease. I'm at ease when I take my medicine. I could do one thing, get it out the way, go to the next, without feeling so rushed and just not in that manic, that manic stage. But look, man, I don't care what they say. If the dude's still alive, Justice
I
dead
think he
too.
gone.
He gone.
I think he's
Well,
gone.
if he was still alive, Justice would have been quick and swift. Now, everybody, you got damn near 10 people you got to bury. That's hard for a family right there. Now, I can understand, like, if it was something like if it was a natural disaster or a house caught on fire, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that. You might the casualty number might be limited, but when you got a whole family, you got a whole you took out a whole family, and we put it in sports terms. You took out a starting five and three bench players. For what? For what, man? This shit ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now them kids all gonna be in heaven, and yours gonna burn right in hell. Yeah, I said it. Anybody don't like what I said? Oh well. The door is right over there.
Truth is the truth. Truth is the truth. I, and again, like at some point,
Mm-hmm.
thoughts and prayers have to change to we have to. There has to be something done because we go through these whole cycles where it shoot up, mass shootings, and it's thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. We got to find another answer. And I ain't no politician. I can't tell you what the answer is. I'm not. I am not a pro gun guy, but you ain't gonna never catch me slipping. And that's because as I got older, I realized I got more to lose than I used to.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we got to figure something out. We got to figure something out. Everybody can't have a gun, man. Everybody don't need to have a gun. Hey, EA, that happened back when I was a kid. When Ronald Reagan ran his behind up in office, first thing they did was get rid of a large majority of state hospitals. And I don't care who don't like it. It's kind of amazing that a dude that needed to be in a state facility ended up shooting Ronald Reagan. Karma's a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah, and he ain't getting out of jail. No, he got out of jail, didn't he?
I don't know. I know he came up for a parole. I know he came up for a parole. I don't know if he got out. I think we lost Doc. And again, I apologize to everybody. I am working on an app that we can use in place of StreamYard and Riverside. It's just taking me some time. So we getting there. We definitely getting there. But while Doc get back in here, how everybody doing? Wait, hold on. It was two different family. His wife and kids and his ex. Wow. Wow, yeah, John Hinckley. I'm not sure, Emmett, if he got out or not. I kind of don't even want to look, to be honest with you. Um, that whole situation, I was a little kid during that. It was just crazy to me to think that somebody could shoot the president and he live. But we know why that was. Some people are able to walk away, some others aren't. So, but um, oh, y'all got me curious. Now I wasn't curious before because again,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
All right. It's on that bullshit again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see when he got out.
So we gonna go ahead and get our thing going as far as way too early predictions. Because apparently I can't talk about Mavericks basketball because hell, we ain't in the playoffs. I can't talk about Cowboys weather. Well, you know the NFL draft is this week, so it starts on Thursday. First round starts Thursday night. Stars are in the Stars are in the NHL playoffs, in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Rangers, base MLB season just kind of really started. They ain't even got to.
Hold on, Doc. Hold on. You ain't just gonna slide by the NHL playoffs. Tampa Bay Lightning. Y'all spend all year winning the fight. Then y'all have three turnovers in the. Y'all have three turnovers in the zone. Y'all give up 3 goals. You got to fight your way back just to get into overtime, and you give up the goal in overtime. What are we doing, man? Do we need to go back to the hood and learn how to fight again? Tomorrow night, don't start that shit. Punch them in the mouth. When they drop the puck, just drop your gloves. If you ain't gonna win the fight. Because what happened last night was ridiculous.
Y'all niggas ain't gonna have no team then.
Oh no, you only get listen. If you do it right, I'm gonna tell y'all some secrets about hockey that y'all don't know black people know. If you do it right, they know who gonna fight and who ain't gonna fight. Some people ain't gonna fight, but the people
that
who
is
fight,
true. I will say that.
Yeah, the people who fight know who will fight. So fight the people that'll fight. Then everybody end up with a 5-minute major. It's even. So it ain't really nothing. You ain't losing that. But man,
Oh, y'all going up against the Canadians.
this we shouldn't be losing to nobody at home. But I think I feel like ever since Stevie Eiserman left, we ain't been the same. It
Stevie
don't feel the same.
Y.
It just don't feel the
Hey,
same.
Stevie Y. Hey, and the Avalanche is the number one team in all of hockey right now too.
Crazy.
So you know what that means.
Listen, I
I
just
think we're the second best team in NHL with 112 points.
if Tampa Bay don't win it this year, we got to
They'll
tank
blow
against.
it up.
We got to tank in man. We got to tank. We got to tank.
Man, if you ain't never been to a hockey game, I suggest y'all go to one.
Listen,
Uh,
I found out. I told y'all I found out that like every city have basically like the same thing. They have like a family night. So you take the family for like, 30, 20, 30, between $20 and $40 a piece, right? And they give you, drink, all you can drink, like sodas and whatnot, and hot dogs and popcorn and candy. They give you you can eat, all you can drink that night.
mm-hmm.
Take the family, have a good old time. If you want to be in the action, you pay a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, it costs a little bit more. But if you can get on the boards, it don't have to be like it don't make no sense to be a center height ice. It ain't no hitting going on at center ice.
Hey, man, you went to a hockey game in Phoenix. You went to a Coyotes game. Of course, it's Phoenix.
Hey man, what you
It's
talking
crazy.
about? Tampa Bay won. Listen, we have won the cup 3 times. What is you talking about? It don't matter how hot it is. We outside with it. Oh, you know what? Go
Anyway, uh,
go ahead with go ahead with the
anyway,
Phillies.
so everybody know I'm a wrestling fan, and yesterday I watched or listened to, and then I rewatched WrestleMania Day 2, and I saw where a brother had finally retired Brock Lesnar last night in 4 minutes. The match ended in 4 minutes. Saw another brother in Trick Williams win the Intercontinental Championship. I saw Roman Reigns beat beat the dog snot out of CM Punk. Day one was bad because they really didn't let all like especially uh the women's division, like they had no type of time. Like their match was like 7 8 minutes long. You give me a women's match that lasts about 15 minutes, I'm satisfied. I don't care. It ain't got to be 20 minutes. You get to 15 minutes, right? I'll be satisfied. Jay Cargo lost her women's title yesterday, but they're gonna work on that.
Was that the
Uh,
only black that lost?
uh, I would say, well, he lost, but he was on a tag team with Logan Paul and Austin Theory. But I Show Speed, I Show Speed did a double clutch frog splash off the top rope to the announcers table on
You
Logan
know what?
Paul.
You know what? I'm not mad with it because these YouTube, I call them that YouTube generation. They needed a they needed a second act, right? Because they could only do what they did before for so long, and they needed a second act. So,
But you think about it though, I Show Speed has over almost 53 million people subscribers, and most of that, remember, most of that came on his trip when he went to Africa earlier this
oh
year.
yeah, oh yeah.
So he's not the only one that I can sit here and say he's doing something with his life and his money, and he's still young. So
Oh yeah,
like he,
and him, the dude from Canada that I used to watch used to do 2K. Now he do some of everything. Like all of them.
are you talking about Aiden Ross?
No, 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 not the white guy. It's a black guy. Black guy. Um,
Oh,
I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but he still be on Twitch, every now and then. But those kids playing video games, like a lot of the video games that I play, they kind of got me back in the video game. And so I like that they have, hey, I did this, but I'm elevating it. That I'm bigger than just this. I have a whole plethora of things that I can do to generate both media and money. So
all right. So let's get to it. NBA. We talking about this. Is it time for the Warriors to go ahead and break it up?
yeah, they done broke it. When listen, when Clay left, it was over. Like y'all just not, well, a lot of you knew, but y'all just not catching. Mark Jackson built that dynasty.
Thank you.
Steve Kerr didn't have to do nothing but make sure the ship didn't fold. All he had to do was add Andre Iguodala and a few other pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The work was done when you had the core. So, like, we need to call a spade because what has he developed? He hasn't, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm a hater. I'm not. I like what he carried on with.
You kind of have to be a hater because of the Kaminga situation. He didn't develop Kaminga.
He did
He didn't
develop
give
Kaminga.
Kaminga his just due.
I, Kaminga should have never been there. Kaminga needed a place where he could ISO and get to the rim by himself. And I don't know, based on what I've seen in Atlanta, I don't know Atlanta is the place either because it,
Trae Young ain't there no more.
I seen him on the bench too much though. Like they traded for him. He should be on in a playoff game. He should be coming out. Or a play-in game, he shouldn't come out the game. Like I don't know what you're looking at the sideline for. That's why you here. You here to develop. And if what all the NBA players are saying that like in order to develop, you need minutes. You
Yeah,
trade for him and he don't get the minutes. It didn't make sense. So we have to wait and see with the Kaminga situation. So I kind of
now I'm
don't
gonna say
judge that.
this. I say this one, the other one situation, the Wiseman situation.
Oh man, that was horrible.
That was horrible. You did not give him no type of timing. Like you didn't develop him. You didn't do anything because he was a raw project.
He was a raw project that you knew was a raw
Remember, he only
project.
played what? He was a raw project. He only played 3 games at Memphis
Mm-hmm.
until when they found out that he only went to Memphis because of Penny. Penny was his head coach when he was at East Memphis. Penny goes over there to Memphis to coach. He follows him right along.
It was
At the
the
same
the
time,
NCAA hit him with the moving fee when he paid
right?
for him
They
to
hit him with the
move.
movie thing. Yeah, yeah. It was a small secondary violation. It could have been bigger than that, but he only played 3 games. From what you saw, the 3 games in Memphis, but what he did in high school, that was his recruit tape. That was his recruit tape to the NBA, and the Warriors fumbled it because You can sustain playing like that for a while, but once them dudes' legs start going away, i.e. Klay Thompson, because that man had he had the knee issue, then he had an Achilles. He tore his Achilles, remember?
Yeah.
And this is right. He tore his Achilles, and this was after. This is when KD came back. KD's last season in San Fran, at Golden State. I think it's time for Draymond to go. He don't need to be on nobody else's team, because if he goes somebody else's team, he's not going to be the same. I think it's time for. I mean, Steph been there since what? 08. It's time for Steph to roll up out of there too. You've been there for
they're not gonna run Steph out of time. That's one thing. Listen. San Francisco and Oakland will burn that bitch down if they run.
It's not even saying, but it's not even running. It's not even saying running Steph out of town. I'm just saying, Steph, you are older.
If he don't leave, and again, it has to be, I want to go play somewhere else. It can't be you know what I mean? You can't bring in other players and make Steph feel like he got to leave. You can't do that.
But no, I'm not saying bringing in other players for Steph to leave. I'm saying this, Steph, you are older. It is time to. You have done everything that you can do. It's time, brother. You like? Do you really want to get up? Like, I know it is some, and it's always some. Like, a player always says they know it's their time when they don't want to get up to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's time for Steph to say adios. It's time, I mean, say you ain't been a husband, and a father, because you always you been that. But I'm just saying, you gave your life, you gave 17 years of your life to the city of Oakland and San Fran. But see, here's the thing, man. You can't bundle Draymond Green. Draymond Green is not going to be the same type of player going to somebody else's system. It was easy. So here's the thing. It was easy for Klay to leave Golden State to come to Dallas. It was easy for him to do that. Why? Because he don't have to have the ball in his hand all the time. He could come off screens. He come off picks, come off screens. It's like chasing the Energizer Bunny, for real. It's just the same thing. Like, that's the reason why Reggie Miller played for a long time. Ray Allen played for a long time. It's because Rip Hamilton played for a long time. It's because they could do that shit without having the ball in their hand. They don't have to have the ball in their hand to try to get open. They don't have to have the ball in their hand to try to create their shot. All the moving, the cutting, and everything else, that's how they survived. And Reggie knew when it was time for him to leave. Hey, man, I'm tired. I'm tired.
Here's the thing with
would that be the same thing? Would that be the same thing for LeBron?
LeBron got to go home, man. He got to go home. Like, what do we do?
LeBron, my brother, it's time for you to hang your sneaks up.
If you spend more time trying to show that you still got hair than you are in the gym, it's time to hang it up.
I can't say that he don't be in the gym, because he be in the gym.
I know he be in the gym, dog. But come on, man. Come on. Like, and he had a good game yesterday. I am not the biggest LeBron fan. But watching what's going on, and I know he playing with his kid, and he love that. That's like a beautiful thing. I don't want to take none of that away from him. But LeBron, the player, the longer he plays, I feel like it hurts his legacy because we not having debates on if he the greatest or if he the GOAT. Them debates went out the window a couple years ago because, like I said, the longer he played, it hurt his legacy. So,
Like when you think about this though, we knew the great. You was great, like being in Dallas for 21 years. For 21 years, that meant that when Dirk came in the Paul, Dirk came in as was it 98? Dirk came into league in 1998. Dirk came in same year as that was Paul Pierce. I think that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was Tractor Trailer. Because it was something about that. It was something about that draft class that really didn't hit like the draft class 2 years ago, two years prior. Um, but for 21 years, we only knew of Dirk Nowitzki. And we had our big three. We had multiple big threes with Dirk. You had the big three with Steve Nash and Michael Finley and Dirk. Then you switched over. You had a big three when you had Jason Kidd and even I would say Tyson Chandler. I mean, that was our big three right there. You can say we could say we had the high highs when we won our championship in 2011. We would have had our lows of lows when we lost in the first round as a number one seed to fucking Golden State Warriors. The We Believe Warriors. But we knew when it was time for Dirk to go home, to take the sneakers off and drive your kids up to North Dallas and your wife. We knew it was time for him to go home. He knew when it was time for him to go home. When you feel like you feel like you ready to go, but you really don't want to go, you're like, shit, it's time for me to retire.
and this LeBron has played long enough for me to really believe the arguments me and my daddy used to have about who the greatest player was. And I still think it's Michael Jordan, but looking at
I can't say
Kareem,
Michael Jordan.
looking at Kareem resume, mm, that resume serious. Like I knew the resume, but when you look at the resume, I mean, really look at it.
Oh, you wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, you talk about the Chandler Parsons deal. Oh, that motherfucker stole money from us. We'll try to send his ass back to y'all.
Didn't he sent get that deal that he got that crazy contract in Houston, right?
Yeah, he had got that contract in Houston. He really didn't play. He really didn't do at what he was supposed to do. They let him go in free agency. We took him. Um, we gave him a big contract, and then he did well. And then after that, it was just like downhill from there. We was like, shit, we gonna treat this motherfucker like Kevin Cato. Give us our money back.
It was bad. It was bad. And he was, I think, was that when they first did the max contracts or whatever it was? His contract was bad. It was bad. But again,
Oh, that
I'm
man
waiting on you
ain't
to get.
coming. He ain't coming back to Dallas. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and get to this right here. So we're gonna go ahead and get to our way too early predictions. We want to start off in the MEAC first. So let me go
I'm cool
ahead and
with
tell
starting
you.
with the MEAC since I had to watch that stuff on Light Skin
Last
Nightly
night.
yesterday. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I seen it earlier, and I got some things to say about that.
All I'm gonna say is people forget 2019 wasn't that long ago. Just remember what happened in 2019. History repeats itself a lot.
We ain't worry
But no,
about
shout out. Listen,
2019. As long
I
as
make
time
jokes
ago.
about HBCU Nightly. I like what they do. I love their platform. It's just jokes. It's just jokes. And it's Fat Mouth Sports because I run my mouth. Because in my day and age, if you ran your mouth a lot, they said it's Fat Mouth Sports. There is no pause involved at all.
Yeah, I seen that too. Like, what the fuck you pausing for?
Exactly. Oh, we lost him. Well, while Doc come back, um, yeah. So on the way too early, everybody's doing pretty much doing a way too early show, and that's fine because we like to talk football a lot more than any other sport. So I'll indulge because it gives me a chance to talk noise. And really, this early in the process, anything that we guess, because these are all guesses, might happen in the season is really to drive fan engagement. Like we want the fans to be ravenous about football, and we should be about all sports. But football is one that you can. It's easier for us as media to get y'all hyped about the season. Hopefully, we drive ticket sales and drive interest. And if you have a particular game that you want to go to, that's our job to drive that interest. And so I like doing this. It's fun for me because I get to talk my noise. I get to sit and kind of analyze. And again, it's limited data, so you can only analyze so much. What you're really looking at is like from spring data, how are the coaches like? How are they performing? Do they push the players to their limits? All that stuff. That's the only thing you can kind of really take a look at. Everything else is just a guess. There are going to be players that come out of the portal later on, and people are going to think, oh, well, the portal's closed. If the players are already in the portal, they get to do what they need. They get to join teams. Wait a minute. Hold on. Say what now? What's going on, Mike T?
You get
Mm,
tired of Riverside.
listen. I was working on that all day because I hey, sometimes I need y'all to like the stuff that I be talking about sports media. I need y'all to like that more than when I like act up on the internet. Cause all I said was I'm not condoning bad behavior. But if you're going to have sex on the balcony, don't do it in a city that you live in or a city that you frequent. That's all I said. And y'all ran them numbers up. And that blonde haired lady seen it. And I've been out here working on my app all day. I
Yeah,
ain't
when
saying
we
it
gonna
ain't.
get this app going, man?
Listen, I by the end of May we'll be ready, really ready. But I'm going, I'm going to be sending y'all messages soon to say, hey, let's test this, let's test that. Every time I change something, I mess up something else, And so I'm doing that. Like, let me do this. Oh, I don't like that, and then I undo it. But when I undo something, I break something else. So it's just part of the software cycle development. It just is what it is. I'm happy that I'm at the point that I'm at when it's just me. If I had a team of people, oh, we'd have been ready to launch in like a week. But it's just me. So I think I'm up to 10,000 lines of code now, somewhere around there. And when it get hard.
Mm.
Because one, I'm dyslexic. So I have to read slow. So I don't mess nothing up for real. And then two, Riverside, what is going on? What are we doing? Like, why do we keep bouncing this man? Like, anyway, I need y'all to like my sports stuff. And while Doc come back, can anybody explain to me? Nah, I don't want to say it that way. With today's recent events, South Dakota State, since y'all decided to enter the chat, let's make sure your AD calls over to Prairie View and set up a home and home or classic and classic, whatever you want to do. I apologize. Whatever you want to do, set it up. Because we making jokes about dog this and dog that. That's cool. All this back and forth, set up a game. Set up a game. That'll put, it might not put all the talk to rest, but you done generated interest. You done created a buzz. You know, I don't know much about South Dakota, but you know, if Prairie View is willing to play Tarleton, I don't think they'll have a problem playing South Dakota State. I don't think that'll be much of an issue. I think they'll be fine. But good Lord, the shenanigans that's been going on today. And shout out to Coach Jackson. He took something he liked, or he saw something he liked, and said, hey, this seems like it'll be good, and patented, or in the process of getting it patented. So shout out to him. Hey, Zach, I don't know how that game is going to go, but they got buzz. If West Florida can play Illinois State, Prairie View can play South Dakota State. And quite frankly, South Dakota State is the only Canada junior school that I kind of rock with because they throw the football a lot. So, you know, I like, want to see that.
All right, let's get back to it, man. You might have to pull it up on your end.
All right. Let me hold on
because it keeps knocking me off over here. Oh man, in South Dakota State decide they want to come. Look, it be a cold day in here. What's up, Blue? I can't do it. It be so many people. I watched the show. Yes, I watched the show earlier. I watched y'all show earlier from last night, and I had to say this: Blue is the only person on that show, and BJ, and sometimes y'all that really speak with facts, bit factual and perception. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, a fan ain't, you know, a fanatic ain't nothing but a fan, a crazy person that loves his team. All right. Let me see if we can.
Do they not have a full schedule in here?
So go up, and you have to go to, click right there.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna do MEAC, and then we're gonna hit the SWAC.
All right.
This is gonna be fun. I want to see what everybody got to say about this. Y'all, and make sure y'all hit that. Make sure if you joining us, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Follow my folks on Twitter. Man, hit that follow button as always, and then hit that like button afterwards and subscribe over on the YouTube side.
Hold on, before we do this, because I know Marlo got something to say about, the national treasure. Let me make sure that he don't want to join before we do this, because he gonna holler about, he ain't know.
Yeah, whatever.
What's up? You are live on HBCU Overdrive. I'm just asking you, are you gonna come to the show? Because we're gonna do the MEAC and the SWAC.
Right now?
Right, doing the MEAC right now.
My way too early prediction.
Baby girl had a game.
Okay, well, I hope she win. Till I say hello.
Will do.
All right, bye. I forgot it was she doing flag. His daughter's doing flag football.
Oh shit! Oh yeah. Damn, he said start 1-4, then going 3-4 before MEAC play. All right. So who we got first game of the season for Delaware State?
So first game of the season is Stony Brook.
Mm.
Stony Brook and Dover. So my question:
Did they play Stony Brook last year? No, they
played somebody else because that was the game.
They played Sacred Heart last year.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know. Here's the thing, and this is why this is all guesses, because I don't know what Stony Brook has, and I don't know what Delaware State has, but I know they lost one of the better running back coaches in FCS. So I don't think they win this game. I don't think they win this game at all.
But they replaced it with somebody else. They replaced him with Steve Broussard.
Yeah, I mean,
and for folks who don't know who Steve Broussard is, go back in time and look at him when he was in Atlanta.
Yeah, he was something else. He was something else. Again, I hope for the kids that they get the same level of coaching. I just don't know if they win this game. I don't. I'm with Blue on this one. I don't think they win this particular game. What's going on, HBCU Band Talk?
Got a Wildcat.
I know.
So Stony Brook went 6-6 last season. They was 4-4 over in conference. They had a spectacular home record. They were 5-1 at home, but 1-5 away from the crib. Oh. Hey, Damon, don't what said all the TSU athletic department is now completely all women from here on. Oh wow.
Wait, what happened?
That's the news for your ass right there. And my man DJ Damon. Go DJ Damon. Check him out. He be DJing down there in Houston. Texas Southern is his home.
I'm not listening. Based on the, you know what? I'm gonna shut up. No, I'm definitely okay with that though.
I am. I'm okay with it. So they didn't play him last season. Now they have some close. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Stony Brook is in the CAA. They've had some close games where they lost. They lost to Villanova by 3. They lost to Maine by a touchdown. The only team that they got blown out by was Monmouth. They lost to them 49-21. They lost to Lindenwood by 3. They lost to Rhode Island by 14. And of course, they played San Diego State the first game of the season, and that was a blowout. That was a real blowout, 42-0. Other than that, they got close games that they, I think, and with this game being in Dover, I think I ain't gonna say to you. I'm gonna go with Delaware State on this one.
It's the away games losing for me. I don't, again, the tough thing about not seeing everything that Delaware State is doing, you have to go hunt for what they're bringing in. And absent that information, with the limited information that I have, again, it's way too early. I am subject to change this when we get to June. But right now, I'm gonna go against Zach and say I'm gonna put some trust in D-Jack and say they pull out the upset at home, because this team struggled last year to win away from home. And I'm wanting them to show me, people, till you do it, you can't do it. So yeah, I'm gonna take Delaware State.
Mm-hmm. Second game, who we got?
I'm taking William and Mary.
Oh, so they on the road at William and Mary.
Mm-hmm. I'm taking William and Mary.
So I'm gonna go with the Tribe. The third game on the schedule.
Oh.
Who they got?
They got Boise State, the third game of the schedule.
Okay, so they get to play on the blue field, on the blue turf. Hey, get your money, come back to the house.
Yeah, they lose.
And this will be and Boise State is going into the Pac-12, so they are they? I guess they consider Power 5 if you think about it, but.
Hey, y'all.
So that's what, 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. All right. Fourth game.
They finna lose that one too, but I want them to win. The USF in Tampa.
All right.
That is September 19th.
That's 1 and 3 right there. They play at the Ray Ray. Next on the list.
Can they get Townsend?
Can they get Townsend? He lost a lot of players. I know over at Townsend they lost a lot of players, but they brought in some good players, especially from the Baltimore area. You can't say Baltimore.
Let me. Let me see if there's information on it.
But like I said, I on the real.
Oh no, yeah, I'm taking Townsend. Yeah, I'm taking Townsend.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Townsend.
Yeah, they got a top 30 portal class. I'm gonna take Townsend.
So that's 1 and 4. Cause that's the 4th game, right? Well, that's the 5th game.
5th game, 1 and 4. Yep.
1 and 4. Oh, is that Bowie State? You said I thought you said Boise.
Oh, you're right. It's Bowie State. Bowie State. My bad.
They'll beat Bowie State.
They beat Bowie State. My apologies, y'all. I don't have my good glasses on.
So that's 2. They 2 and 2. So that's 2-2 right there. So we on to the fifth game. What's the fifth game?
The fifth game is that's University of Albany Great Danes.
The Great Danes. They hung in with them that last season. I think they won that game because they had a rain delay. Delaware State won the game after a rain delay. But this game is going to be in upstate New York. Fuck it. I'm gonna go with Del State again on this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up their last year's schedule. Because again. Oh no. I'm gonna take Delaware State.
I was about to say, yeah, they beat them.
Delaware State.
They won. It was a rain delay, and they came back and they won.
Yeah.
So what's that? Looking 3-2.
That's 3-2 right now.
All right. So what we got next?
Franklin Pierce Ravens.
Okay, so that's Division 2.
Okay, thank you for telling me.
It's Division 2. So yeah,
they better win that.
They'll win that. All right. So that's 4-2. What we got?
And then they got my birthday off, and then October 24th they take on North Carolina Central.
All right. So last season they spanked Central on their homecoming in their crib, Mr. Thornton.
For all those people that want to clip this, for them people at the Upper North HBCU show, I'm taking Delaware State.
I don't know who's that quarterback for. Well, I really don't know who's going to be a quarterback for Del State, but we really don't know who's going to be a quarterback for Central. And yeah, they right. You know, some people right. This, you know, rosters tend to change after springs. You know, after spring semester is over with. You know, by the time July come, that roster August come, the roster should be set.
Right now, there's no data on Central's portal class, and they tend to.
They don't do portal like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Recruit from within, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So there's questions at quarterback and running back. Yeah, I'm definitely taking Delaware State. So that's what?
Well, I can't say it's questions at running back because the last 3 running backs that they had, they all either went over 500 or they all went over 1,000 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. If you give
I would give Central that. There's no drop when it comes to running backs. There's no drop off with their running backs. The only drop off I see is with the quarterback. Who's the QB gonna be?
Yeah, I'm still taking Delaware State because it don't matter who the quarterback is. Their system is they're gonna run it 1,000,000 times and throw it when they want to. Because when they played them last year, that run to pass ratio was crazy, and I think they still had over 200 some yards passing.
Mm-hmm.
It was nasty. You ready to go to this next game?
Let's go to the next game.
It's gonna be questions in Norfolk after this game. This game might get ugly. It might get ugly. I got Delaware State winning big in Norfolk.
Uh-oh. I mean, that game was kind of close though in the link. So
they so and being fair, right? Coming in to this in the 2026 season, Norfolk State has 14 prospects from the DMV area. 5 of them are state champs. And for us in the HBCU world, if you got players that won championships, they tend to understand how to play high level football. But that being said, what Vic had last year, mm, mm, so, but I don't know what you got, Doc. Mr. Thornton, nope. I listen. I want to. Me personally,
you talk about me because I always mess with him.
Nobody dislikes North Carolina Central. I think what Coach doing over there is an amazing job. I don't dislike them. I know why he disliked them, and I understand all that. But I think, from my perspective, I don't dislike them. I think they're entertaining. Well, I'm sorry, their alumni are entertaining. But I don't dislike them. I like what their coach is doing over there. So, I don't actually. They also have Paul Billups from, I don't know what school he went to, but he's an ACC transfer. And like I said, they signed 14 players from the DMV area. I'm not really seeing much on impact players. So, but I will lean towards Zach. Zach is the recruiting guru. But Zach, with that being said, do you think that's enough to erase?
Hold on, I need to see his
game tape.
Yep.
I need. Is that enough to elevate what happened last year? That's my question in my mind. And right now, again, it's way too early. We ain't got no information. We won't have no tangible information, right? We won't get that until we actually get into summer camp. Absent of that information and based on what happened last year and this entire reality show that's out there, I have to go with the known information, and I got to take Delaware State. Take Delaware State big.
Okay, yeah. So he came. The dude you talking about? He came from Pembroke, UNC Pembroke. So
I think I remember seeing his signing. That was back the beginning of this year.
I didn't see that one, but I just need to see the tape. Let me see what his measurable is. I'm like Mr. Ford, 6'4", 225. He's from Norfolk. So,
I mean, with the way the MEAC play, I would like to see, about another 5 or 7 pounds on him.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, one, I'm glad he's getting a second chance. So again, I'm hopeful that Norfolk will have a better season, but right now, until I see otherwise, I gotta go with Delaware State. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about from the ACC, Paul Billups. Paul Billups the second. I don't want to disrespect his dad. So we will see. I think some of the signings is a way for Vic to get higher level talent. But again, what we're talking about doesn't cover up everything that we saw last year. And some of it was coaching.
Yeah, some of it was coaching. I think going into your second year, I think he should have a better handle and a better grasp just being a coach, and then still let your coordinators do what they do. But if you don't like what they doing, then yeah, you take over, especially not on defense, but especially on the offense. The offensive side. When you think about it,
yeah. Oh boy, that next game.
Right. Next game on the list.
Morgan State.
Morgan State. All right, so that game was closer than what everybody thought it was going to be. Both wanted to blow out shit, and Delaware State came out of it by 2 points, 14-12. Now,
does Morgan State have a quarterback?
That's what I'm about to ask.
Oh wait, yes they do. Yes they do. Hey, look.
Oh yeah, the kid from Reigns, right?
Yep.
But is he gonna play though? That's the question.
Zach may know better than me, but based on what I seen from that kid, because that kid was supposed to go somewhere else, he is better than everything that I've seen at Morgan State the last 2 years. Now he gonna need to get in there and learn the playbook and all of that. I don't think he qualified early, so I think he won't get that to summer. So that may hinder him. But he ain't as tall as I like, but he just enough. He just enough to get the job done. And he's still better than anything I've seen at Morgan State the last 2 years. If they can get him to play high-level ball, and again, we talking about this is November the 7th. Okay, so Zach says it's a D2 kid too. So if they can score points, oh my God.
Yeah, they score points, then it'll be different because you also think about it too, man. They lost a lot on the defense too. They lost their ringleader. They lost Eric Hunter, who should be drafted, needs to be drafted.
But they've had good defenses the last 4 years. It hasn't been like Morgan State hasn't had good defenses. They couldn't put up points. So I'm just going to assume that staff does very well on defense. You got to take this offense, and I don't know. Blue could probably tell you because I'm looking. I'm trying to see if they have an explosive receiver that they can get the ball because they need at least one. You got to have one explosive receiver. You can't go 3 yards in a cloud of dust and don't chuck it down the field a couple times a game. If they got an explosive receiver, we are talking about a very different outlook for Morgan State. But again, we ain't never seen it from them.
We have not seen it the last 4 years since Damon Wilson became the head coach.
So I want to be hopeful for Morgan. I know Marlo don't want to hear that. I want to be hopeful for Morgan. And I like the kid out of Reigns. I like him a lot. But until I see it, it's another close game. And Morgan State lose. Delaware State win the game.
All right, let's the next game. How many losses do we got on there right now?
So we got Stony Brook. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got William & Mary, USF, Townsend.
So right now we got three losses for them.
Yep.
What's the next one?
The next game, Howard.
It's in Howard too, right?
Yep.
Howard is returning a lot of players.
Mm-hmm.
Howard's returning a lot of players on the defensive side of the ball. They also returned Eden James because he was injured the whole majority of the season last year. Question is QB. And
they got the coach they wanted.
Oh, Ted White, yeah.
They listen. Erica put that tweet out a very long time ago, and she must do something. So some people gonna get mad at me. I think this might. Yeah, Zach. I think Howard might be.
And Howard's another school that really don't. And then Howard's another school that really don't use the transfer portal like that because of their academic.
They got a lot. At one point they had a bunch of kids from Tampa. I don't know if that's still the case. Oh, okay. All right. My bad, Zach. Yeah, it's StreamYard is I think like 30 seconds behind. Howard. Is Jay White
it's about who's going to be QB. That's the only thing.
You pulling for a lot, Mr. Jones. Yeah, I gotta take Delaware State right now. Again, way too early. I may change this as we get closer to summer and I get more reports. But
I might have to go with Howard on this one, and it only reason why is because of the defense. And if they can run the ball.
My question. So I got, for me, this is my thought process. I ain't gonna try and drag it out. I got my thought process is I see 3 teams possibly winning the MEAC, right? South Carolina State, Howard, Delaware State. Those are my 3, right? It's only 6 teams, so it ain't like I'm Notre Dame or nothing like that, right? But
the last game of the season is South Carolina State.
Who's South Carolina State quarterback?
Well, first and foremost, you gotta. First and foremost, don't sleep on KJ.
I'm not. And hold on. So I like KJ. Like KJ a lot. I like the way he develops quarterbacks. He found the Black National Champion, or helped develop the Black National Champion at FAMU. But I also, and it just may be because coaches are now putting out feelers for quarterbacks and players on the internet. I saw him ask in the midst of spring camp if there were any quarterbacks out there. That's a concern for me. Are you happy with the current crop of quarterbacks? I don't know. Again, way too early. Not going to put too much thought into that. But as of right now, the defending champion, did Delaware State beat them last year?
Yeah. It was... No, they lost to Delaware State.
They lost to Delaware State. Okay. Yeah.
So Delaware State lost to them. No, they lost the last game of the season. It was when they played them in Dover.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They lost. All right. So I'm gonna take South Carolina State. Wow, I gave them 2 losses in MEAC.
But will that be enough for them to win the MEAC? That's the question. You gotta either go undefeated, or you gotta lose. If you lose one game, you better not be somebody that you got a tiebreaker with.
Yeah, 2 is a lot. I don't think they can win the MEAC if they lose 2. All
right, let's get to the next team. Let's go to Howard.
Yep.
Let's go to Howard. So
all right, let me share this thing.
We just gonna breeze through these, and then we're gonna hit the sweat.
Yeah. All
right. What do we got right here?
Alabama, A&M, for the MEAC SWAC Challenge on ABC at 7:30, August 29th. I'm gonna tell you right now, Howard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Howard on that one.
Ain't nobody smashed Crook toe.
Nah, not today.
Yeah. Did you say you got Alabama A&M?
No, I got Howard.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. The next game is Richmond.
I'm gonna go with Richmond on this one.
Yeah, I don't know if they can beat Richmond. The next game we ain't even got to ask. We just want them to come home healthy. Get the check, come home healthy.
National champion.
Yeah, get the check. Come home healthy. They take the 19th off, and then on the 26th they got Rutgers again. Get your check and come home.
Yeah.
And then on October the 3rd is a rivalry game. I think they got that labeled as the Truth and Service Classic.
Yeah. Battle of the Real HU.
I don't know. I hope Danny ain't watching. I like Howard.
Danny is probably already here in Dallas. I don't know, but you can always send the link to it.
I'm not doing that. Did you not just hear me? You're trying to get me cut. You're trying to get me.
You know what's up with her Pirates?
All right. So I got W L W. So we both got Hampton, right? I'm sorry, you both got Howard, right?
I got Howard, but Hampton has had their number the last couple of years too.
Oh, new coach, new regime. I'm gonna keep hope alive. They play the Penn Quakers. They do not do well with Ivy League schools.
I don't know what the Quakers looking like, but I'm probably just gonna go with Penn. Is that game at Franklin Field?
That game is at Franklin Field. Oh Jesus, he trying. The next game is Morehouse.
That's a win.
That's in DC, so that's a W.
That's a win. It's in DC this year?
Yep.
All right, that's a dub.
They play Morgan in Baltimore.
In Baltimore?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Howard on that one. They've had Morgan's number the last 5 years, so
the internet is going to be ridiculous that day. Then they play North Carolina Central.
I'm gonna give Central on this one.
I'm gonna give Central the win because Central didn't disrespect them yet. So we got to watch Media Day. So if their coach disrespects them on Media Day, I'm gonna switch that.
That's Ted White. I don't think Ted White from the boot.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because Central coach like to be disrespectful. But
I don't think he was disrespectful. I think he was just being honest.
Yeah, he got that 50-piece put back on him though. That was wow.
2 years ago.
I know. I'm a history buff. I like to pay attention to history. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. They only got 4 wins, man. So 1, 2. I want to make sure I got all that.
What's the next team on the list?
4, 5. The next game is. So we gave them an L for Central, right?
Yep.
Next game is South Carolina State. That's an L.
That's a big old L.
Yeah, I don't have them winning the conference.
Is that in South Carolina or is that in Howard?
That's in DC.
Okay.
The next one is Delaware State. I got that as another L. I just that's just me. What you got?
Was that the last game of the season?
No. So the last game of the season is Norfolk. So what you got for Delaware State?
I said they're going. I said they'll lose Dale State.
Okay. And then they have Norfolk.
They'll beat Norfolk.
Let me count that up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God, we got them with 8 losses.
I think it's more of a rebuilding year.
Yeah,
with a new head coach.
Yeah, I can go with that. I can definitely go with that. But he gonna need time to flip the roster. He gonna need time to flip the roster.
All right. What we got next?
Next, we got Morgan State.
Let's see what they got.
Now, you know, when I'm on my show and I share my screen, it don't never work like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
That schedule looks small. First game is North Carolina A&T.
They'll win that game unless Sean Gills pull something out out of his ass. Then I will give that one.
Yeah, I like Dale State. I'm not yet. I think North Carolina A&T need about 3 years. The next game, they just get your check, come home healthy. It's Arizona State in Tempe, Arizona.
Oh shit! Sun Devils by 50.
The next game, the watch. You know what? It's a W. They playing VUL.
Oh shit! Next.
Then they got so. I don't know if this is their rival or not because I'm so sick of E and Banks. Townsend in Townsend, Maryland at Johnny Unitas Stadium. Do I have Townsend? Did they beat Townsend last year? Yeah, I'm gonna take Townsend. They not beating Villanova.
Hell no.
I don't think they beat Robert Morris either.
No, they'll beat Robert Morris.
They'll beat okay.
I think they can win.
Tennessee State.
Go Big Blue. Go Blue.
Oh wow. Yeah, 4 losses already. Howard. They lose that game, right?
We said Howard win that game.
They definitely lose in the South Carolina State.
Mm-hmm.
And Delaware State.
I said they'll lose Delaware State. But it'll be closer than what people think.
Yeah. Norfolk State. I think I got them winning Norfolk State game. I think they'll beat Norfolk.
And last game is what?
North Carolina Central. They're not winning that. They got 4 wins on this schedule. 2 in conference. Jesus, that's ugly.
All right, let's move it along.
Listen. I don't want everybody to know. It's just way too early.
That's the reason why I call a way too early show.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get your draws in the bunch.
If you at me on Twitter, you ain't gonna like my response.
I'd be like, "Fuck you in your school."
All I'm gonna say is you gotta show me. I'm big on what you do.
What
All
we
right.
got?
First game of the season. Texas
Central?
Southern. Central schedule. Texas Southern.
Ooh, down at H-Town.
I think they win that game.
Yeah, I think they'll win that game.
Hey man,
I might make my way down to H-Town for that one.
Hey man, Elizabeth City is in the CIAA, ain't they?
Yes, it is. That's a dub.
I'm just we listen. I get it, right? Why everybody feels the way they do about D2s on the schedule. I get it. I do. But I'm gonna say this. FBS schools are FCS HBCUs paydays. D2 HBCU paydays are usually FCS HBCUs. So when we, start running down people's schedule, let's keep all that in mind. But yeah, they win that game. I got them beating. What did I say? That school down the highway?
Mm-hmm. A&T. I think they'll put another 60 piece on them.
Yeah, they beat A&T. They got Gardner Webb in Bowling Springs, North Carolina. I've never been there.
Gardner Webb is one of those teams. They could be good one year and then they could be horrible the next.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. Out of these next 4 games, they got to get one of them. I'm gonna say they beat Gardner Webb, and I'm going out on a huge limb. I'm gonna say they beat Gardner Webb because I think the other 3 games on that little run are gonna be, or shoot, yeah, this 4 games gonna be tough. Them 4 games gonna be tough. Because the next game is East Carolina.
Get your check, come back to the crib.
Then they play Campbell.
They'll beat Campbell.
Okay. All right. So they get Campbell.
This ain't the same Campbell team that Mike Minter had when he was the head coach. Okay. They'll beat Campbell. They don't have no Heisman League Williams over there no more. So
that's probably their payday. Then they got William and Mary on October the 10th.
They've always been competitive with William and Mary, but William and Mary always had their number. Will have their number.
All right. The Delaware State game is next on the 24th of October.
What would say about that?
I think I had Delaware State beating them.
Okay.
I had Delaware State beating them.
We'll continue with that.
Then they got Howard. I think they beat Howard.
Yeah, they'll beat Howard.
They got Norfolk State, they got Norfolk State. I think they'll beat Norfolk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then they got South Carolina State.
That's gonna be a dog fight, literally.
I got to go with the reigning national champion until I see otherwise right now.
I'm probably going to go with Central on this one.
You go Central? Okay. I'm okay with that.
Because I hate both schools.
I can go with that. I can go with that. And
All
then
right,
they got Morgan. They got Morgan.
They'll dog walk Morgan.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 9 wins. That might win the conference.
That might win the conference. But how many wins? How many losses in conference play? We said against Dale State and who else?
Dale State and we got them in South Carolina State. That's 2 losses.
Yeah,
2 losses in conference.
So that'd be a tie with Dale State right there in conference wins and losses. All right. And last but not least, we got Norfolk.
We got Morgan. Norfolk State, and then we got South Carolina State. I'm trying to get us through these guys. Trying to get us through. Oh my God. All right. I know this is gonna sound wild. I don't think Winston-Salem State can beat them, so I got them winning the Winston-Salem State school.
Sorry,
they didn't have a great season last year, right?
Who?
So Winston-Salem, they didn't have a great season last year.
They had a decent season last year.
Yeah, I saw a couple of their games were, kind of must-see TV, but Old Dominion in Norfolk, I think they lose that game. And they lose the next one, get to check. And then they play Hampton. Didn't they lose to Hampton last year?
That's back. Yes, they lost to Hampton last year. So
yeah, that was on the TV show.
It's not the Battle of the Bay, because the Battle of the Bay is Virginia State.
No, they got listed as the Battle of the Bay.
Oh, it's the Battle of the Bay? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going with Norfolk on. I would have to go with Norfolk on this one just because
everybody going through a transition.
Yep.
All right. Here is the unknown. Chicago State. First year.
It's a win for there'll be a win for Norfolk.
Win for Norfolk, okay. Robert Morris, I think that's an L.
They'll lose that game.
They got Virginia Union. That's a W. It better be a W.
I don't know because when they play those Virginia schools, it ain't no cakewalk.
Oh Jesus! Oh,
it ain't no cakewalk. They beat Virginia State by less than a touchdown last year. That was their only win for the season. To be exact, that was the only win for the season.
I'm gonna give them the W. It bet not be no dog fight. It bet not be no dog fight. Wow, Israel said go Chicago State Cougars.
Oh no, because Israel stay in Chicago.
Then they got on the 24th, they got South Carolina State. I got an L for that.
Loss.
And then they turn around and they play Delaware State.
Where's the game at?
That is in Norfolk.
Loss.
I was about to say it wasn't gonna make no difference. Then they got North Carolina Central.
Loss.
Morgan State.
They lost to Morgan State last season too. Remember, I told you they only won one game, which was a Division II game.
So, and they definitely, I don't want to say definitely, but I don't think they're going to beat Howard either.
No.
We have them. It's an improvement. We have them 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. It's an improvement over last year.
It's an improvement over last year, but they want to win. Their fan base wants to win. They like, I don't know why we got this man for this much amount of money. He need to go out there and win. But
hey, look,
you can't tell me you want to win. You can't tell me when you want to win when you really ain't had no winning tradition at Norfolk in football.
I think that homecoming I went to in, what was it, 92 or 93? I think they might have lost that homecoming. All right. North Carolina Central starts the season off. South Carolina State starts the season off with Savannah State Tigers.
That's a win.
That's a W. Then they mosey on down to sunny Miami Gardens, sitting on the hot side of the field on September the 6th. And people, it's going to be hot. It's either going to be hot or tropical storm. You're going to get one or the other. I got FAMU winning this game, but I got intel that a lot of other people don't have. But I'll go with whatever Doc's like. What you got, Doc?
Orange Blossom Classic, FAMU versus South Carolina State. Now, last season for South Carolina State, y'all played them in Tallahassee.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I seen some questionable calls in that game.
Throw your flag then.
Especially when they got the lead. It was some questionable calls in that game.
You know what?
We watched that game. We was all watching that game.
If that's what y'all want to say, that it was some home cooking in Tallahassee, y'all really don't want to find out what's gonna happen in Miami. I'm just trying to tell you. But I ain't trying to start that.
So I'm gonna go with South Carolina State on this. I said y'all, on y'all show, I said y'all gonna lose that game.
I know. I said on your show, I'm gonna go with what you say. But again,
all right, what we got next?
They got Virginia State. That's a W.
That's a W.
They got Furman. I don't know if they beat Furman.
I think they can beat Furman.
Okay. They got them Alley Cats in Daytona.
I'm gonna go with Central. I'm gonna go with South Carolina State on this.
They got the Citadel.
Oh, that's a W right there.
Yeah, because they struggle with Norfolk 2 years ago.
Yes.
Then they have Charleston Southern.
That one, I'm gonna go with Charleston Southern.
It's gonna be close though.
By a close margin.
It's gonna be close. They off on the 17th of October, and then on the 24th they have Norfolk State. They got a W on that.
Win.
Then they have Morgan State.
Win.
Then Howard. I got it as a W too.
Win.
We got them. We had them as a W for Central, right?
Yep.
And Dale State, we gave them the win on that one too.
Yeah, so they'll win the conference.
That's winning the conference. That's undefeated in the conference.
That's undefeated in the conference.
It's undefeated in the conference.
All right. So how we gonna start this off in the SWAC West? We going to the SWAC now. So everybody pull up your chairs.
I want to make sure that we all know. Do not at me. Do not at me. All right. Alabama A&M.
That's what we start with first.
Yep, that's the first one in because the schedule goes. That site goes alphabetical order. So.
Nah, I said we're gonna start in the West.
Oh wait, the West. Okay, hold on.
So we're gonna go with. So we're gonna.
Oh wait, Alcorn. Alcorn. Yep, that's first.
I'm about to say it's always Alcorn.
All right. First game of the season is Miles College. That better be a W.
It's a W.
Then
they just added that game on the schedule today.
Did somebody drop out?
I don't know who dropped that. No, they only had so Alcorn had an 11-game schedule. And I guess they got on the horn and talked to the coach and AD over at Miles, so they put them on the schedule over the weekend.
So their next game is just collect the check and go home.
They got who?
Southern Miss.
Yeah. I think they'll be competitive with Southern Miss on this one.
That means Southern Miss bad. Bad. I'll get into that later. Then they have you on the 12th of September. They have UAPB, and that's the Southern Heritage Classic.
In Memphis.
I think they'll win that. I think they'll win that.
Yeah, I'm going to Alcorn. They won last year.
Yeah. The next game is North Alabama.
That will be a loss.
Then they have Texas Southern. I don't like this game.
Where's the game at? Houston or Alcorn?
Lorman.
Okay. So Texas Southern in football has been up and down with Alcorn for the last couple of years. Especially what we saw the 2 years ago when Alcorn came to they went down to Houston and all they had to do was win. Now they went down. They was there because they did they were supposed to play on Saturday. I think it was weather, and then they played on that Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh shoot, I'm not sharing. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I was sharing it. Let me share the schedule. So you got so you got the win in this game?
I think they got. I got them winning the game.
Okay. The next game is Grambling.
Last season they beat Grambling at home. It wasn't even a contest.
Yeah, I think I got them winning this game too. Their next game is October the 10th, Arkansas Baptist. I got that as a W.
That's a W. And for those who want to know, Arkansas Baptist is a real school. It's a HBCU in Little Rock.
If you follow Dr. Kanisha, you'll know that. The next game is Prairie View. That's a L. In Prairie View.
It depends on the quarterback.
I mean, in the way too early, I'm assuming Coach Jackson has a squad together. Didn't we say he had like a top 30 recruiting class in the portal?
I think so.
Yeah, I kind of like their personnel a little bit better than Alcorn right now. I think Prairie View should win that game.
All right. What we got?
They got an off week, and then they have October 31st. They go down to Itabena to take on Mississippi Valley.
That's a win.
November the 7th, they got FAMU in Lorman. You finna say something crazy, I know it.
I told y'all, one way in, one way out. Better get all your reception before you get there.
Just all I'm gonna say is this: they lost to the coach from last year. Jerry, you out your rabbit mind. You was absolutely out your rabbit mind. Doc, you still with us?
I'm still here.
What you got on that one? Oh, Jerry, I thought you was talking about the FAMU game. I'm sorry, but I forgot we behind. Are you picking FAMU?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Man, you gotta understand. I gotta talk to Coach. I gotta talk to Coach Cedric every time we on the call.
We're gonna talk to him every week.
I know, but he like a brother to me.
Your brother just gonna have to wear that L.
Oh no, man.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you pretend like you confused on this. Like they don't have better coaching in Tallahassee. Okay.
Oh no, man.
I was at the game. I need you to know I was at the game.
I know you was at the game. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna let you think on that. We'll come back. We'll come back. All right. The next game they play Southern.
It's always a battle right there. Is it in Southern?
It is. Yep. Mumford Stadium. So I'm gonna say this.
I'm gonna go with Alcorn on this one.
Yeah, because what I saw from the spring game, I got some concerns. They play Jackson State. I think they lose that game. All right, now you gotta. You gotta go.
Last game.
That was the last game. You got to go back to the FAMU game and pick the FAMU game. They got 7 wins right now. That's a good season for them.
I'm gonna go Alcorn.
Wow. Ain't no way.
But y'all in Lorman, though, I told y'all it's not. It is a very tricky place to win in Lorman, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you have never been there, it is very tricky to win down there. What up? What we got next?
Alabama State.
No, we still on the West.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm UAPB.
Yep, Pine Bluff.
I like what they did offensively last year, but losing their offensive coordinator, I don't know how I feel about that.
They're gonna really take a step back. Let's go.
All right, so the first game of the season, Natural State Kickoff Classic. They play that in Little Rock. They play Morehouse.
Now Morehouse come over there and beat them, then I know it is time for
they're gonna burn the place down.
Another coach.
So that's a W. Next game is Missouri. They just get their check and keep it rolling. After that is Alcorn. We said they lose Alcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got Central State.
They'll be Central State.
They got a week off on the 26th. Then they play Southern. Ooh. This is a dilemma here.
I'm going to go with Southern on this one. Just because Pine Bluff has not had their number in a while.
All right. They got another week off. And then they play Alabama State.
Alabama State.
Then they play Florida A&M in Tallahassee.
Y'all
for
got
homecoming.
Y'all got that one.
They play Bethune-Cookman in Pine Bluff.
In Pine Bluff. I'm going to go with Bethune on that one.
Then they got Grambling State in the hole.
I got Grambling beating them.
They got Prairie View.
They'll lose to Prairie View.
Oh, man, we in some serious water here. Then they got Texas Southern.
I'll go with TSU.
That leaves them with 1, 2, 3 wins on the season.
I told you that it's and they own APR restriction too.
All right, this is where it's gonna get good. Grambling is up next.
We got the G-Men.
So I just want to say some of this is gonna get real personal. It ain't got nothing to do with Troy. So make sure you at the right people when you start sending ads. All right, first game. They got Clark Atlanta.
In Grambling?
In Grambling.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that will be a dub for Grambling right there.
Then they got Central State.
That would be a dub right there.
They got TCU.
Get your money and come on back.
And they got State Fair Classic.
They have to win that game. They have to win that game. You cannot go into this game and lose for the fifth year in a row.
Hey Mick, check your DMs. I sent you a DM earlier today. So you picking Grambling for this game? You know what?
I gotta go with Grambling for this game. Because I'm tired of the one that say I don't go for them, and then I'm tired of the other niece saying that you always wrong, Uncle David.
Okay, and the reason I can see this game is because Grambling is good for a game they ain't got no business winning every now and then. All right. October the 10th. I'm sorry, I skipped the game. October the 3rd, they play Alcorn in Eddie Robinson Stadium.
I have Grambling winning that game.
Okay.
Because it's always it's
the whole. It's the whole.
It's the whole.
They got Alabama A&M in Huntsville.
Then we ain't said nothing yet about now. I'm gonna go with not A&M. I'm gonna go with Grambling on this one.
Did I skip a game? Yeah, I skipped the game. I skipped the game. I skipped the game because my brain knew it was going to be trouble. So the game before this, Jackson in the hole.
Shit. I told my mama we going down there for this game right here because of proximity and about 4-hour drive from Dallas to Grambling. I'm going with us because I'm tired of losing to these motherfuckers in the hole. We gotta shake that bad juju off of us. We done lost to these fools 2 years in a row. We need that bad juju off of us for real.
So the next game is Texas Southern. October the 30th, Texas Southern in Houston, Texas.
Now, it's been kind of tricky on this one because Texas Southern had their number for a minute. Grambling would have Texas Southern number for a little bit, but I'm trying to remember, was it game? That game was in Houston last year. No, that game was it. So this game this year is in Houston?
It is in Houston.
How many games we got Grambling winning right now?
They at 5 right now.
How many conference wins right now?
We have them 1, 2. Does the Alabama A&M game count as a conference game?
Yes.
3. They have 3 conference wins right now.
And on the East, on the East side, you really need 6 conference games to win the division.
Mm-hmm.
they can. I think they will beat Texas Southern, but not by a lot.
So we give them a W there. And then they have UAPB. I think we said UAPB would lose that game.
That is a dub.
And then they got Bethune-Cookman in Daytona, November the 14th. I want everybody to remember, I say it every year, them Alley Cats gonna beat somebody they ain't got no business beating and then be talking noise all the way to the Florida Classic. Remember I said that. But I don't think it's gonna be this year. I think Grambling win this game.
Yeah.
Is
it Daytona?
It's in Daytona.
Is it Daytona? Oh, and Grambling, remember, hey, we're not gonna tolerate disrespect. We're gonna beat disrespect with disrespect. Ain't that what my man said?
Yeah, he said that. I want everybody to know.
And he got fined 25 G's on that.
I just want everybody to know while we're sitting here talking. If you go to that Daytona game, unless they open that backside open, it's one road in and one road out. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Get there early. It might not be a lot of people there, but get there early. I promise you. And then after that, the Bayou Classic.
So is Bayou Classic that now?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They have to beat Southern.
This year especially.
This year, they have to beat Southern. They have to beat Southern. How many conference wins we already got them winning right now?
If they beat Southern, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 6 conference wins.
I told you all you need is 6 conference wins to win the division and on the West.
So wait, you know what just happened, right? They just won the West. Well, it depends. It may be a tie or win the West.
It depends. All right, next on that list. What next? Who we got next up? We got is Grambling.
Next up is Prairie View.
Prairie View. Let's go.
Nah. Before we even get into this, make sure if you have a brilliant idea and you think an idea is yours, get it patent before somebody else do.
You listening to you listen to Mr. Campbell and Zoe?
I didn't even know that was going on until I woke up this morning and I seen a bunch of tweets. I'm like, what's going on? And then I seen it. I was like, oh Jesus.
It's ridiculous, bro.
So, all right. So, first game of the season, Tarleton State and Stephenville, Texas.
I'm sorry, hey, Mr. Mickens. I'm sorry, but y'all about to get a dog walk in Stephenville.
Yeah, I don't see them winning that.
I do not see them winning that game.
Then it's Texas Southern.
That's the Labor Day Classic, right there.
Labor Day Classic. And then we say you have Texas Southern winning that.
Didn't I say I had Texas Southern winning that?
You said they got to win. Was it that one?
No, they got to win. They have to win this game.
So
they got Texas Southern. I mean, Texas Southern had to win this game because, of course, Prairie View done took 9 out of 10, right? And took 9 out of 10. Because remember, they beat them the one year. They beat them in Dishman's first season.
Yeah, and last year was a close game too.
And last season was a close one.
All right.
This game is in Prairie View.
Yep.
I have to go with Prairie View on this one. Okay. But for Texas Southern, they will have to win this game, especially on the road.
The next game is Baylor. Just get your check.
Oh yeah, they ain't going up the road. They going up Highway 6 to I-35 to Waco. Get your money. They're gonna be playing at McLean Stadium. If you haven't seen that stadium, it's actually a nice stadium. It sits on the Brazos River, where pretty much majority of their sports complexes, they sit by the river. Even the new basketball arena they just built a couple of years ago sits right there on the side of the river. Baylor will boat race them.
Yeah. It's not going to be pretty. Just get home safe. The next game is Stephen F. Austin. I got them losing that game.
Is that in Prairie View?
That's in Prairie View.
Shout
out to Stephen F. Austin for going to Prairie View, though.
Oh, they don't care who they go to. I would tell you this about SFA now. When I was there, so when I was at SFA, I was there when these fools went 0-11, and I laughed at the whole football team, and they got mad at me. I'm like, I ain't the one out there on the field. It's y'all niggas out there on the field, looking like poo cheese and trash out there. Like I got a whole high school that could beat y'all.
Jesus. Well, I ain't got to worry about sending no media no media credentials to them.
What, the prayer to SFA? Shit. I could just walk. I could just go there. You could just walk to the stadium and be down there on the field, unless they got a fence around it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I don't know. Who you got SFA winning that one, right?
I have SFA winning that.
Grambling State Fair Classic.
I said Grambling gonna win that one.
All right, so currently they got a 3-game losing streak. The next game is Valley, which I don't think they lose to Valley.
They'll beat Valley.
Then they got Southern. I think they beat Southern. They might beat Southern half to death.
Yeah, they'll beat Southern. And it's in Southern. No, it's in Prairie View.
Prairie View. And then they got Alcorn and Prairie View too.
I'm gonna go with Prairie View on that
one. They got East Texas A&M.
I'm gonna go with, is it Commerce? Or
yeah, it's in Commerce. There? It's in Commerce.
Okay, so I got Prairie View winning that one.
Yeah, I was about to say. Florida State played them and beat them half to death. People thought it was actually a good team. The next game, they got an off week, and then they got Alabama A&M at Prairie View. I think we said they win that game.
They'll win that game.
And they'll beat UAPB.
Yeah, they'll beat Pablo.
And then they got Alabama State.
Between Alabama State and Prairie View, they go back and forth, but Alabama State has had their number for the last couple of seasons. Of course, they had their number last season because of the simple fact that he did not decide to take his quarterback out after he threw the third interception.
Don't listen, Prairie View people. I come to y'all podcast. I support. Don't be acting crazy with me. I'm just talking about some stuff. That's just facts. My only gripe with Coach Jackson, and this may be why he kind of pulled back the reins in the Celebration Bowl, he should have let his quarterback keep throwing because that boy was on fire. They got to win this game. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had them losing to Grambling, right? So that's 6 wins. And if Alabama State game count in conference, that's the 7th conference win.
So, what's the last game of the season?
Alabama State. And this is
in Montgomery,
7th.
right?
Mm-hmm.
In Montgomery?
In Montgomery.
Oh, no, they losing that one.
So they
don't fare too well in Montgomery.
Okay, so they have 2 losses in conference. So they have 6 conference wins. So right now they would be tied for the SWAC.
But guess what? There's a tiebreaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a tiebreaker right now.
We got
Southern is next.
Okay. And then TSU, then we move on to the East.
Yep. Y'all not gonna like me on the Southern schedule.
Let's go for the Southern schedule because people had issues with how we were scheduling in the SWAC.
All right. So first game of the season is Alabama State. They lose that game.
It's in Birmingham too.
Yep, they lose that game.
Okay.
Kentucky State is their next game.
They'll win.
They should win that, but
they should win that game. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't sleep on Felton Huggins and his squad.
They have been known to put points up.
They've been known to put points up, and they've been known to scare the shit out of folks on the West.
They got Houston next, so just get your check. Come on home. Then they have Louisiana Christian Wildcats.
They should beat them by 100.
All right. And then on September the 26th, y'all call this the Boombox Classic.
We have beaten them since fall 21. We beat them fall 21. Beat them twice in fall 20 in 22 in regular season in SWAC championship game. We beat them in 23, TC's first season. We beat them in 24. So that's 5 right there. We beat them last season. That's 6. So we're going for win number 7 against them in the 2020s.
So that's a loss. Then they have UAPB. I think we said UAPB beat them.
Yeah.
Then they have Prairie View.
That is a loss.
Then they have Texas Southern.
What did I say? Did I say that was a loss?
Oh, we haven't had Texas Southern yet.
Oh no. I'm gonna go with Southern on this one. Cause they gonna give them some. They're gonna give them some. They gonna sneak up on somebody.
All right. So October the 31st. I want to make sure everybody know Southern has never beaten FAMU since they've been in the SWAC. October 31st, Southern brings their band to Tallahassee. What you got on that game?
I said y'all win that game. I told y'all on your show that y'all gonna win that game.
Bethune-Cookman in Baton Rouge.
Okay, now the last time Bethune-Cookman played Southern in Baton Rouge, they went into 5 overtimes.
Mm-hmm.
That won't happen. That won't happen. I think Bethune-Cookman beats them soundly.
Ooh. I agree with it, and again, it's because of the things that we've seen so far. They have Alcorn on the 14th.
They will. I said they'll lose to Alcorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they'll lose to Alcorn. So I'm gonna stay with what I said.
And then the all important
Bayou Classic.
Hey, Crook. This y'all.
I mean, now Southern has had Grambling number for the last 6 years, but I think it will. I think that will change, and I think that Grambling. I said Grambling will beat Southern in the Bayou Classic.
So right now we have 1, 2, 3. They got 4 wins, but this is a rebuilding season. Like everything that you've seen so far, that the spring game, the practices. It looks like they're in a rebuild. So give them some time. No shots. It's just they're in a rebuild right now.
Mm-hmm. You go to Texas Southern now.
Yes, because that. I think that is probably one of the going to be the biggest story in the West on how they do.
All right.
So Texas Southern starts the season off with North Carolina Central. I think we already said that was a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
we over here with the Third Ward Tigers, baby.
Then they got Prairie View A&M.
I said Texas Southern has to win this game. They have to win this game, but I don't think they will win this game.
So that's 0-2. Then they got UTEP.
Get your money, come home. You ain't that much.
0-3. Then they play Alcorn in Larman. I think we said that they lose to Alcorn.
I think we said, they would lose to Alcorn.
Then they got Florida Atlantic. Get your check, man. Get your check. Mississippi Valley in Houston.
They'll beat them.
They win that one. Then they have Southern. I think we said they'll beat Southern.
They'll beat Southern.
Then they have Grambling.
They lose to Grambling.
Then they have Alabama State. That we said they lose to Alabama State.
They'll lose to Alabama State. They'll lose to Alabama State as long as Andrew Body is healthy.
Ooh, for them to be some huge caveats. Then they got Alabama A&M in Huntsville. I think we said they beat them.
Yeah.
And then they got UAPB.
They'll beat Pine Bluff. In fact, they last season they beat Pine Bluff in a high school stadium.
Yeah, they moved. I remember they moved the game. That ain't looking good right now. That's 4 wins.
It's kind of like almost a rebuilding year for Chris Dishman. All right, so we hit it on. We hit off in the West, and if we look at it, it will be Grambling winning the West because of a tiebreaker.
Yep. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta run real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes.
So we are gonna go. We're gonna go to the. We're gonna go to the East now. Let's see something. All right, let's get to it.
All right.
SWAC East. Alabama A&M first.
Ooh, they start the season off. The MEAC SWAC Challenge in Atlanta, Georgia. I think we already picked Howard to win that game.
I did. MEAC SWAC Challenge.
Yep.
We said Howard.
Yep.
We said how is that A&M and Howard?
Yep, A&M and Howard.
Okay, yeah, they call it the Bougie Bowl.
Miles College on September the 6th. That should be a dub. Then they played Tennessee State.
Woo! That game is in Nashville.
It's in Huntsville.
It's in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Go Big Blue.
Ooh. Okay. Then they play Bowie State in Huntsville.
That'll be a dub. Y'all got to remember, Dawson Otis came back to coach. He's at Bowie State.
Then they have October 26th in Tallahassee. They have never beaten FAMU.
Since y'all been in the SWAC.
Since we've been in the SWAC. Is Jay White Alabama A&M? I can't remember. Yep. I think he is. It ain't personal. Y'all good people.
And then what's next?
Jackson in Mobile. The Gold Coast
Challenge.
Yeah.
Had their number since after the spring season. Since fall 21, when Leon decided to bring all his dogs on campus, it has not been close.
Right. Then they have Cookman.
This series has not been close.
Then they have Cookman in Huntsville.
Bethune-Cookman, and Alabama A&M in Huntsville.
Yep.
Now, I did hear this from BJ last night that Alabama A&M always, that Sam Shea always makes his jump in the second year. I'm gonna say that A&M beats Bethune-Cookman on this.
I can go with that. Then they have Grambling in Huntsville. I think we picked Grambling on that one.
We picked Grambling. They got a lot of home games.
A lot.
I did not realize that.
This is their money year. Then they have Alabama State.
He got to make up from what happened last season. That was ridiculous last season. That was ridiculous. But I don't see that happening.
It's another loss.
That's
Mr. White, it's let's be clear, this is way too early. These are subject to change.
You feel like the coach wasn't the right, it wasn't the right choice.
Oh, well.
But I always say who's going to take that job.
Yeah. So
you go with the easy route.
The next one is Prairie View A&M.
Said Prairie View win that one.
Texas Southern. I think we picked Texas Southern to win that one too, didn't we?
Yes.
You say neutral. Then it's Mississippi Valley in Itabena.
They'll win that game.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 5 wins.
That's a step. That's one game more than what they had last season.
For real. I'm not.
All right, Big Bama State.
All right. Did I see that? Are they starting off the season with Southern? Did I see that right?
Who?
They start the season off with Southern.
Yeah, that's the classic that they.
Oh yeah, in Birmingham. Yep.
In Birmingham.
So we already said that's a win.
Yeah.
They have Lane College.
That's a dub.
Troy, I guess they're just gonna get a check from Troy.
I think they'll be competitive against Troy.
Yeah, Troy is not over the top FBS. FAMU was competitive a couple years ago with Cozy, so they got a shot. I don't think they'll win.
They got a shot. I don't look at it because what we seen last season when they played UAB, I was like, they should have beat them dudes.
The next game is Valley.
They'll beat Valley.
Yeah, that's in Montgomery. Bethune-Cookman in Daytona. I think we said they'll beat Bethune.
Yeah. Where we at right now?
Right now they're at 4-1.
Okay.
Then they play Florida A&M for homecoming. Fam, you don't lose homecoming. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. They play FAMU at FAMU Southwest on homecoming.
When they say you call another school.
Hey, you could take that up with Doug, who got up in the stadium showing out because they forgot their first. You know what? Can't wait to put my feet up. Eat that big piece of chicken. I know what you're gonna say. What you got on this game, man?
On who?
On this Alabama. I'm sorry, Alabama State and FAMU.
Just like you said, y'all play. Y'all might be able to beat them. I think I'll beat them for their homecoming. Piss some folks off.
The next game is UAPB.
They'll beat Pine Bluff.
And then they got a week off. And then they have the Magic City Classic.
They will dog walk the Bulldogs.
Didn't they have like 67 points last year? It was something ridiculous.
The score, remember the halftime score was 49-3.
All right. The next game is Texas Southern. I think we had them beating Texas Southern.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's Jackson State.
Okay, we beat y'all by 2 points last season. What they do?
He said, what they do?
The last time y'all beat us was in 23, and that was TC's first season as a head coach for our homecoming. But since then, even before TC was the head coach, we had y'all number for the longest. This game is in Montgomery. We will come out victorious in Montgomery, and we'll probably win the fight in Montgomery too.
I am not the one making enemies tonight. I just want that to be known.
I ain't making no enemies. I'm telling the truth.
He said, win the fight. Oh, wow. All right, so we got a W on that one. Prairie View A&M in Montgomery. I think we said they'll beat Prairie View, right?
They'll beat Prairie View.
And then they got Tuskegee for the Turkey Day Classic. That's a dub.
They really don't count, so they'll beat Tuskegee.
So we only got them losing one conference game.
And that's against Jackson.
So FAMU, 2 conference games. Two, my bad. Yeah, they lose 2 conference games. Yeah, they lose 3 games total, 2 conference games.
So we said they lose to
FAMU and Jackson. FAMU, Jackson, and
Troy.
Yeah, Troy, yeah. All right.
All right. Next on the list, we got
Bethune-Cookman. It's going to get ugly.
Bethune-Cookman.
Y'all got baseball.
Shout out to the baseball team making the mid-major top 25.
You know, I wanted to check the score, but I forgot they don't play till tomorrow night. All right. So they start the season off against UCF. Get your check. Make sure your quarterbacks come out healthy, because that has been a thing with them. They quarterbacks sometimes get hurt in those money games.
Who's first game? First game?
UCF.
Oh. Bounce house.
Yo, you know what? I'm not taking y'all program serious.
It's a night game too, ain't it?
I'm not sure, but I'm not taking your program serious if you calling your stadium, the bounce house. The hell,
bro, that is genius.
I thought it was just a nickname. It is actually bounce house.
Okay. It was called UCF Stadium, and then they went to when it was what Bright House, and then they like, okay, what's it called? What we are called the bounce house. Because it literally bounces when we jump up and down and get rowdy. So we just gonna stick with it. The bounce house. That's genius.
So the next game is Stetson.
Okay, so Stetson is, remember we said Stetson is a FCS Division I FCS school with no scholarships.
No scholarships. They better win.
They play in the Pioneer League. It is a private school, to be exact, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It is private school.
It's out of Jacksonville.
They're right. They basically.
Oh, you said D-Land, right?
Yep, they're not in D-Land. I think they're in D-Land. They right up the street. They right up the street. They not far at all.
Okay, so Bethune should be able to win that game.
Yeah.
Just off the muscle of them having more scholarships than them.
They should have more scholarships, more speed. They've recruited some players from the area, so they should have better players. I'm sorry, they recruited better players from the area than Stetson, so they should have better players. So they should win that game. Then their next game, they play Vol.
VUL. And it's the last season that they'll be playing VUL.
Yep.
They will beat them.
They got South Carolina State. We got that as a loss. Then they have Alabama State. We got that as a loss. Do we have them beating Mississippi Valley?
They'll beat Valley.
Then they play Jackson State. We got that as a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Did we have them beating UAPB?
Yes.
Then they play Southern.
They'll lose that one. I think they'll lose. No, I said they'll win that one.
Okay. Then they have Grambling in Daytona.
They have who?
Grambling in Daytona. What did we say on that? I think we said Grambling will win that one.
Yeah.
And then they have Florida A&M in the Classic. You ain't got to worry about no crazy defensive calls this year.
Damn, Perry said that Virginia Lynchburg got passed around like a damn blow-up doll. Oh, Lord. I'm going with Bethune-Cookman to beat y'all again.
In the Classic?
In the Classic. They got momentum now.
Don't worry about it. I get it. Don't even worry about it. I'm clipping that.
You can clip it. You can clip it. You can snip it. You can do whatever you want to. I got Cookman beat y'all in the Classic.
Oh.
Y'all can hate me. Y'all can cuss me out. It don't matter. I said what I said.
They got 6 wins? Wow.
Now,
wait, never mind. They got on. Never mind. Forget what I said. They got 6 wins. They got 6 wins.
Mm-hmm. That will definitely keep that man's job in Daytona.
Yep. All right. So next up, the topic of all the discussion, Quinn Gray returns to FAMU amidst the APR violation that has them on a postseason ban. Start the season off with Albany State. That's a dub. But go ahead and say that. That's a dub.
Okay, first game of the season.
Yeah, Albany State is in a full rebuild.
Against Howard.
Oh no, we got Albany State.
Albany State first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a dub.
And then Orange Blossom Classic, we got South Carolina State.
That's a loss. Clearly, y'all said it was gonna be a win. That's a loss, though.
The Miami game, just get your check. Matter of fact, after the South Carolina State game, everybody should.
Nobody goes home.
Nah, we stay up there. It's only a 4-day difference. So you doing your class.
What did they say yesterday? What did John say yesterday? He said, "I ain't playing no starters. I'm sending them back to school."
Yeah,
it's all backups playing. God damn.
It'll be enough backups to play, but yeah. So then the next game is Tennessee State in Tallahassee.
You said what? What next?
Tennessee State in Tallahassee.
Ooh, y'all hate each other like that too, because y'all ain't played in a minute.
We ain't played in a minute, and this needs to be a historical series that has more on the line than just regular season stuff, but it is what it is. Tennessee State is in a rebuild.
What do you mean they in a rebuild?
Tennessee State is in a rebuild.
No, they not.
What did I pull on? Let me pull up.
Tennessee State is in the right spot right now.
You know what? I'm gonna move on because I'm not finna make this whole. Y'all have whole recruiting services and y'all can't differentiate between Tennessee State and Tennessee and searches. So you got Tennessee State winning that game.
Mm-hmm.
Wild, absolutely wild. Alabama A&M. We said, fam, you win that game.
Yeah, I said y'all win that game.
Alabama State and Montgomery was a W. Jackson
It'd be
State.
A close one.
Yeah, Jackson State and Jackson.
Oh, I told y'all what's gonna happen. We gonna feed you. We gonna give you all the drinks that you need. Y'all gonna come into the stadium and you're gonna see 40,000 pom-poms be swinging in unison when we playing Get Ready and while we dog walking y'all ass up and down the field.
Dog walk. Cozy got y'all feeling comfortable.
Cozy ain't got to do shit. We whooping y'all ass with damn Willie. Y'all got us the one season in 23.
Okay. All right, what's next? UAPB in Tallahassee for homecoming.
Y'all gonna beat them. Y'all gonna dog the shit out there.
Then we got, again, in Tallahassee, Southern in Tallahassee.
Like you said, Southern ain't beat y'all since y'all been in the SWAC. The last time Southern came to Tallahassee, it was ridiculous.
And then you had Alcorn beating FAMU in Lorman.
I'm just saying, y'all gonna get to that country ass down. Y'all gonna get to that country backwood ass school and be like, ain't shit out here. What are we playing for?
Do you know how many MEAC schools in the middle of nowhere? The only difference is it's just cold up there. It's too cold to have mosquitoes. Anyway.
I'm just saying.
So the next one is Valley in Tallahassee.
I say Valley got y'all number.
Valley got cozy number.
Valley got y'all number.
Valley got cozy number.
No, Valley got y'all number. It has been one game when y'all played Mississippi Valley where it was
only
ridiculous.
2 years.
No, it was since y'all been in the SWAC.
Valley
The first season y'all played Valley. The first season y'all played Valley in Valley where they had the raggedy ass field. The grass ain't been cut in like 2 months. That was a closer game than what people thought it was.
We've seen Valley play tough. We saw the Valley play tough. They really gonna be playing tough now because.
But y'all beat. Okay, so the first year y'all beat them, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all beat them. The second year, y'all kind of dog walked them because y'all had something to prove. Y'all felt like y'all was being slighted. Y'all had something to prove. Third season, which is Willie's last season as a head coach at FAMU. It was closer than what you thought. Okay, then you go to Cozy. Cozy beat y'all. I mean, he beat y'all.
You said it right. No, you said it right. Cozy beat us. You said it right the first time.
So the first time it was Kendrick Wade that beat y'all. Let's get it right. It was Kendrick Wade that beat y'all. Last season, it was like we ain't got shit to play for. And y'all team really gave up. Y'all and T-Bug got y'all. I think T-Bug get y'all again.
Okay. We're gonna, you know what? Again, this is all the wonderful thing about it. This is all on the internet. So you gotta lose in that game.
It sure is all on the internet.
And then you even pick Cookman, so you only got FAMU on the winners. Boy.
I got FAMU going 6-6.
I mean, let me go ahead. We can go to this next game real quick. Real quick, because this man. Oh man. And listen, I am a fan of fans. Don't get me wrong. I am cool with all the fandom. It's wild. It's wild as hell, but I'm cool with it.
Who's next on the list? Mississippi Valley?
Mississippi Valley.
Okay, let's go.
All right, they got Tennessee State. Oh, Tennessee State is playing all the black schools.
Yeah. They weren't lying when they said they wanted more black people on the schedule.
So they playing Tennessee State in Nashville.
In Nashville?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee State on this one.
Then they playing Edward Waters. And wait, hold on. This is Jackson State. Let's roll that back. This is Jackson State. You saying Tennessee State gonna beat Jackson?
Oh no, go to Mississippi Valley. You missed. Come on.
Hold on.
We going to Jackson.
Oh, you want to go to Jackson last?
We're gonna alphabetical.
Yeah, it's in the alphabetical.
I'm tripping. Nah, we'll beat Tennessee State and Nashville.
All right. And then Edward Waters, y'all should win that game.
Yeah, we'll win against Edward Waters.
Then y'all play Tuskegee and Jackson.
Yep, we'll beat Tuskegee. That would be the Gordon C. That'll be the WC Gordon Classic right there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And then
because the Edward Waters game is going to be the Labor Day Classic.
Okay. And then y'all have Southern at home
in the Boombox Classic. Going for win number
4. That's for number 4.
No. I'm talking about overall.
Yeah, that's 4. It's only 4 games.
I said overall, like I'm talking about with the team.
Oh, I don't know.
We're going for win number 7.
Then y'all got Alabama A&M.
We win that game.
Then you got Grambling in the hole. And
we got to win that game.
You picked y'all. You picked y'all against
Now,
Florida.
remember, I'm gonna be honest with you. Remember, it's the same thing that happened to us at 24.
Oh, I know.
Okay, because remember, we lost to the first game we lost to ULM, which we should have won the game. And then we rattled off what 4 straight until we got to Grambling.
Yeah.
No, like 3 straight till we got to Grambling. Then we lost in Grambling, and
but
then
that didn't count. That wasn't a conference. That wasn't a conference game.
It wasn't a conference game, but we still lost to Grambling in the hole. So
y'all better stop picking any hole.
So we are going to beat Grambling in the hole. Okay, and if we don't beat them, there'll be one loss, and that will be the only loss that we'll have in conference.
All right, you said y'all beat FAMU and Bethune-Cookman, and then y'all got Valley at the end.
We could either be 10-1 or 11-0.
Right now, y'all don't have. Yeah, I mean, okay.
The whole thing, when we get, let's go to Valley because we go to Valley and then that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Valley the last one. We got through this a little bit faster than I thought we would, even though it's already 11 o'clock. And if y'all don't see me tomorrow, it's because y'all was liking that post. Hey, Mike T, relax, man. Relax. All right. So Valley starts off the season with Nichols.
That's a loss.
The next game is Sacramento State.
That's a loss because they FBS now.
Are they just doing money games? Lincoln, PA in the Chicago Football Classic.
Lincoln, PA. Lincoln is a CIAA school. I think Valley can get them in the Chicago Classic.
Then they got Delta State.
They will lose against Delta State, and
I want them to beat them so bad, but
I want them to beat them bad as hell, just bad because Delta State be talking all that shit.
Then they got Alabama State. I think we said they lose that game.
They lose that game.
Prairie View, A&M, they lose that game.
Mm-hmm.
And Texas Southern.
Yeah.
Did we have them beating Bethune and Idabina?
I said Bethune would beat them, but if it's in Idabina, I think it'll be a more of a better contest, depending on how the quarterback would.
Hold on. Oh, jeez.
I want them to beat Delta State for real.
For like bad.
Bad.
Then they have Alcorn and Idabina.
That's a homecoming for Coach Thomas. Coach Thomas from the Delta, he from Rouville.
All right, so I'll take that as an L. You said they would beat FAMU. Wild. Absolutely wild. And then they would lose to Alabama A&M.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you have Jackson State winning the SWAC.
Winning the SWACies.
And then I forget how the tiebreaker. And again, we kind of I forget how the tiebreaker is. We ain't got to pick the SWAC champion. It's just way too early
Head to
schedule.
head is head to head
Head.
when it comes to tiebreakers. So if I said Grambling, if I said I picked Grambling to beat Prairie View
Yeah, it's
in
Grambling.
the State
That's the
Classic,
tiebreaker.
that's the tiebreaker right there.
Ooh. Mr. Disrespect got a lot of pressure on him. A lot of pressure on him.
So hey. So we good. So that will be it for the schedule. So let's talk about this before we roll up out of here. Folks had some words to say about the scheduling in the SWAC, right? Last night.
They
had a lot to say about the scheduling in the SWAC.
I want to make it clear. They made sure they made it about the 2 games. They wanted the caveat of 2 games. So if you're playing 2D2,
Jared, I said, wait a minute, hold on, Jared. I said we'll beat Alcorn and Alabama State. I said we'll go undefeated. We either go undefeated or we'll have 1 loss. And the way the schedule looks like, I don't think we'll have a loss.
With the exception of the Grambling State game, this might be y'all easiest schedule in a while. And that's probably why. Because going down to the whole strange stuff happening.
Mm-hmm. But people had something to say about the scheduling, right? And it was already addressed by the commissioner last week. Pretty much, last week, almost over the weekend, that we are no longer going to be playing unsanctioned, non-sanctioned NCAA schools. And what I'm saying is, so what we're saying is, teams like Virginia University of Lynchburg, we will not be playing them no more. Teams like Lincoln, California, we will not be playing them no more. You want to know the reason why we're not playing them no more? It's because it was because Dr. McClellan saw something. I asked him this question when he was at the game for the Alabama State game last season. And I asked him, do you think we need to stop playing these folks, especially since Lincoln, remember, last season, Lincoln didn't travel to like 2 games because they were shorted on players.
Mm-hmm.
But they came to the Alcorn game, and that game was ridiculous. He said, we don't need to be playing them no more. So what does he do? He gets with the Council of Presidents and Chancellors and say, hey, we need to stop scheduling these games right here. For one, it's almost like a scam. Let's talk about that. Because it was a couple of years ago where it was kids for VUL that was trying to transfer, and they couldn't transfer because they didn't have the necessary requirements as far as with their credits and stuff.
It was a big thing on TikTok where a player said he thought he was playing college football, and come to find out, his credits were useless going anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But yet that school was raking in paydays for football. So, and it ain't just football. Fam, you had an issue with VUL and playing basketball games early in the season, so it ain't just football. But yeah, that's a big thing. I want to say this, right? When we look at schedules, everybody look at this year. The bulk of schedules aren't just this year. The bulk of schedules are already contracted out 2-3 years in advance. Hell, Florida State has some contracts 5 and 6 years out. So everybody on this competition wave, and well, if you don't make the Celebration Bowl, you should be in a position to make the playoffs again. I get where everybody is coming from when it comes to competition. But I'm also a realist. I love competition just as much as the next guy. But if we playing games to say we better than other people and we losing money and don't have the states helping us
right
with resources, why are we playing those games?
And see, the people that had something to say was the folks that's from the MEAC, Josh and them, because why? You only have 6 teams that play football. So the way that you schedule, you're going to schedule mostly regional. Just the way that we schedule. We're scheduling regional. It's almost like we got a pact between the SWAC and the SIAC. Right? It's like because we've been playing them the last couple of years. What's wrong? I mean, other than Alabama State, because those are natural rivals. Remember, Alabama State, Alabama A&M was in the old SIAC. Same thing with FAMU. That's the reason why FAMU always play Albany State. That's the reason why FAMU will probably go play Fort Valley. I mean, it is what it is. You keep some of it's tradition, and then some of it is to help out the fellow man. All right, but here's the thing. There was a thing. Like I said, there was an article about kids from Lynchburg that were not treated well. They was treated like it. Seeing some of the stuff they were going through, and it seemed like every time you play them, that the head coach / athletic director is pocketing the money and not doing anything else with it. What are you doing with it?
If you ever seen the movie Bull Durham and how that minor league baseball team treated themselves, that's what they was doing.
It was looking at the food like, bro, I won't even give my kids this. So I understand where y'all coming from. Y'all want competition and stuff because guess what? Y'all have some sort of a tie-in to the FCS playoffs. The SWAC said we're not doing that shit. We are not doing that.
I think
for what? For what? Because it's not. For one, it's not going to be fair competition wise. Then two, we got to spend our money to get to because we always going to be on the road. We got to spend our money to get to the location. Or even if we want to host it, we still got to spend money because we got to pay them to host games in our own home stadium. For what?
Yes.
Sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes the grass ain't always greener on the other side, man. Just because y'all schedule y'all games that way, y'all have y'all schedules that way, don't mean that it's supposed to apply to everybody. I didn't have an issue with how Prairie View got their schedule. The only thing is, I said that the first 4 games, they're going to be 1-4. They're going to be 1-3. Why? Because ain't no way in the world you're going to go to Tarp, you're going to go to Stephenville and try to get a win in that stadium, in that environment. Because I'm going to be honest with you, ain't shit in Stephenville. It is a high school college town.
And then they turn around and go to Sac State.
And then you got to go to, and then you, no, they go to, They go to this preview. They play Texas Southern the next week for Labor Day. Then they on the road to play Baylor, and then they got Stephen F. Austin coming to their chip. Just because they schedule like that, and it might be some good competition. Don't get me wrong, it might be some good competition, but for one, he's trying to prove to everybody that he's the best in FCS on the black college level. But schools like Jackson State and FAMU and in the SWAC, we've already proved that we were good enough in the FCS.
The younger generation don't appreciate history. Like they don't appreciate.
The generation don't. But here's the thing: the younger generation don't care about that shit.
I know, but they're about to find out everything the FAMU went through. Like I get on a tirade about the FCS playoffs because when I was in school, FAMU should have been playing for the national championship. But FAMU had to go, and I know they holler about, but y'all lost to A&T. Ain't lose nobody else.
No, the national championship game that year should have been Jackson State versus FAMU. It was the semifinals.
Oh no, I'm talking about when I was in school in '78.
I'm talking about when they started off.
They wasn't gonna put two HBCUs on the opposite bracket of each other. You know they weren't gonna do that.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is the national championship game that year should have been Jackson State versus FAMU.
I agree. The FAMU moved the Florida Classic to make the FCS playoffs happy, only to not get a high seed. It was, I'm not. You know what? We ain't got enough time, but it's some bullshit, and I don't care who like it. Won't say it.
But get what I'm saying, and I don't care if anybody get mad at me or you got something to say about what I had to say. But just because you schedule the way you schedule don't mean that we got to do the same shit. Competition is competition. If you want to get eyes for your players to get to the NFL, these guys, these jokers gonna look at it regardless of what you say. They gonna look. They know who they want. But let's be honest and let's be for real. They coming to us because it's almost out, like damn near out of charity. And then they're only going for fucking folks that plays in the P4 that's already been developed, or they don't have to worry about trying to develop them. Because you really think about this, James Houston, when he got drafted, was a project for Detroit. But then when they had no defensive ends, he came in and he wrecked shop. They had no tape on him. Same thing with Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell was a project. Let him play special teams. Then he got up in there and he had one hell of a season.
Man, get your cousin, man. I was not at no damn FAMU in '78. Oh, Jesus. No, I mean, listen.
But
we got bigger issues than scheduling. Trust and believe.
You know, you want to get on somebody, get on Southern. Okay, yeah, they got Louisiana Christian. Okay. So what? We got 2 D2s on our schedule. So what? We've already told y'all what our mission was. Our mission is Celebration Bowl or bust. We don't give a fuck about the damn playoffs.
Every school in the SWAC get, and I think in the MEAC, get a piece of the Celebration Bowl purse.
Yeah.
That means even if you don't make the Celebration Bowl, you are generating revenue by our tie-in to the Celebration Bowl. That is not the case with the FCS. Nobody can show me what the payout is of the FCS playoffs. It is why is it that the FBS playoffs has guaranteed money and the FCS playoffs, which is also on TV, just not on a bigger scale, but still on TV, does
Still
not
on
have
TV.
any kind of purse whatsoever? So
I
we
be
just
mad
out here.
about that shit. I
They
be
play-
complaining like, hey, y'all got to do something. But see, here's the thing, though. Remember, Troy, the CFP ain't controlled by the NCAA no more.
Exactly.
That's the reason why the CFP can do whatever they want to do, and they tie in all their bowl games to the playoffs. The New Year's Six bowl games are all tied into the playoffs. They made it to where you can host a game. You take a portion of the cut at the gate. Everything else, of course, you're gonna pay the NCAA a little bit of change just for hosting it. But you take a portion of that gate, and guess what? Each time that you win, is what is that? Extra money in your pocket.
Miami made $21 million because the ACC felt bad for them and gave them the whole purse. They still need to thank Florida State for suing the ACC. But none of that happens in FCS. And the messed up part about it is the big schools in FCS, instead of complaining and trying to do something better, they're going to the FBS.
Yeah. I told y'all, I'm telling y'all, I don't know that. I mean, the thing Blue said it was a parody account that I sent earlier, but if Tarleton State is going to be in the same talks with the FBS with the Sun Belt, or let's say with the Mountain West Conference.
Oh yeah,
you damn sure that it's gonna be a trickle down effect. But guess what? It doesn't matter if going to FBS, because guess what? Those Power 4 schools, the Power 4 conferences is going to do away with doing anything with the Group of 5.
What's about to happen, and a lot of people have been predicting it. There's going to be another, I don't want to call it another division. It's going to be a breakaway from the NCAA. And then the FCS schools that took their business serious are going to be asked to make a move. There's going to be economic opportunity because you have more streaming service providers than you have product. And when that happens, some conferences are going to be in positions to do well and some are going to be in bad shape. And you can see some of them know it's happening and they've already surrendered. They have absolutely already surrendered. The one thing that I give Dr. McClellan.
Anybody, I'm going to be honest with you, the MEAC is going to be in trouble if that even happens. I'm going to call anybody to say.
They need inventory. That means they need more teams. And ain't nobody taking a swipe at me yet, but as this moves down the pike, it becomes a dire situation because you gotta build your own platform, or you got. And I don't remember when the MEAC contest end, but contract end, but the end of that contract is serious. It might not be that serious because I don't know how much the ESPN is paying them, but they're gonna need to find a partner or build their own platform. They have to find a way to show their games and generate money.
And then guess what? You're going to see more Division II schools. They got the money. Move up to FCS.
This is gonna sound crazy. There are going to be FCS private schools that been stacking money for I don't know how many years. Gonna be like, maybe we need to make a move too. Mike T, it's not even the NCAA is not even going to be in the way of negotiating contracts because schools already sued them about that. It's going to be conferences negotiating contracts with service providers. Mm-hmm. So between Netflix, Paramount, ESPN, CBS, Fox, it is going to be a feeding frenzy. And conferences that have not positioned themselves to look like a strong partner are going to be in trouble. Like I beat the dead horse and make the joke or whatever so you can take it serious. This is a serious thing because media rights matter. I always use the Big Ten as an example, only because those numbers are readily available. So I use them as an example. The Big Ten, for playing football that they was already going to play and basketball that they was already going to play, get $73 million per year in dispersed revenue to their institutions. So schools like Indiana, who's never been good at anything but basketball, all of a sudden is a football powerhouse. Northwestern, their head coach need to be fired. That's too much money and resources to not do anything but build a stadium with. Meanwhile, you have ESPN contracts with other institutions, the ACC, who barely get $43 million in dispersed revenue. And if you're not a top school in viewership, you're not getting that. Florida State has been dog water since our head coach got there, with the exception of 2 years. But the viewership has been the same. So when they sued the ACC and the ACC settled, first check that went to Florida State was $43+ million.
But the thing about this, though, Troy, when you really think about this, when you look at the Big Ten model, it's a evenly based revenue share. Mm-hmm. So that means even your dog water schools like Rutgers is going to get $73 million. $70+ million, no matter what. See, that's what messed up with the ACC and the Pac-12. Because you have larger schools like your Oregons, your USCs, your Washingtons, your UCLAs. They were getting majority of the pie. And the rest of the Pac-12 was looking at them like, who the fuck are y'all?
No, it wasn't. Not only was it that, it was a certain school with red and white brought in ridiculous media rights deal to the table and made everybody bounce. And then
that was Stanford.
And then Notre Dame had the audacity, who don't play no football in the ACC, to say, hey, let's go get Stanford and Cal. That makes sense. I ain't even talking about the whole regional thing. I'm talking about from a football standpoint. That made no sense. They're not in a major market.
Oh, yeah, I remember in the Big 12, a lot of the schools in the Big 12 was pissed off at Texas because part of their money was going into the Texas Longhorn Network.
They had their own network.
They had their own network. That was the reason why Texas A&M decided to bounce.
Yeah.
Cause they like y'all not gonna keep disrespecting us though, for real. That's how they felt. Y'all not gonna keep disrespecting us. So we're gonna go to a conference that's gonna give out equal revenue share. They go to the SEC. Cause remember, it was at 2012. It was Texas A&M and and Missouri go to the Big 12. In the Nebraska took his ball and went to the Big 10. Colorado was like, we not trying to be treated like this. We're gonna go over here to this Pac-12 right here.
It is utterly amazing.
Like them, like those Aggies, them Aggies was pissed. Them Aggies do not. I promise you, if you get into a room with an Aggie and a Longhorn, them dudes do not fuck with each other like that.
It's a lot. There isn't
they tried to do something on your ass and said, "Shit, we at this junk." Yeah. Like for real. Like you not gonna, like we said, you not gonna keep disrespecting us. That we gotta pay you. We gotta pay you as a member institution of the conference, and just because you have this television network, we gotta pay you for this television, to keep up your television network.
And they got through ESPN, by the way. They got through ESPN. So they double dipping. The conference got an ESPN contract too. Oh Jesus!
They double dip. They double dip, and then when the SEC started coming in, Texas A&M was like, man, we really do not want these motherfuckers up in here. We've been doing fine without these bastards. We do not want them up in here because all they're gonna do is fuck shit up and try to say they the big dogs with the most money.
They're gonna mess up the neighborhood.
And then Texas was like, Texas told the SEC, we ain't coming up in there if Oklahoma ain't coming along with us. We ain't coming up. We ain't leaving. We not leaving the Big 12. And then remember, they also said, remember the SEC also said, oh, you ain't bringing that network with you though.
Yeah.
They told them that. They like, we got our own network where everybody shares. So you're not gonna be you're not gonna be an outlier in this conference. Fuck you talking about. That's what they said. It really what they said.
Well, they knew what was coming down the pike, so it was easy for them to be like,
coming down the pipeline. But they also knew that the SEC was going to go ahead and renegotiate their deal, their TV deal with CBS and who? CBS.
The Big Ten got CBS and Fox.
Okay, but I think the SEC got CBS.
They got CBS, ESPN, and I think that
ABC. I think they got ABC.
ABC. Yeah, because everybody got three. They got three providers. I think the SWAC might have 4.
Yeah, SWAC got ESPN, HBCU Go, SWAC TV. So we got 3. We got 3 providers.
Yeah. But yeah, listen, I gotta get out of here, but
yeah,
SWAC in good position. The SWAC is in very good position. And a lot of people don't realize it, and I know we get caught up in the word salad. I know I came in here beating a dead horse about we need more money from the mothership, but to sit and be in a position what we in now, you be like, we got opportunities. If you can build your own, and look, as a programmer, build your own. You got to make it a business. You got to make money from it, but build your own every time. Because too many times we build our stuff and forget about it, and then we looking at BET like, why is this network the way it is? Where's the music at?
Man, I think a lot of our schools now need to take a page out of what Paul Quinn does when it comes to eliminating debt for our students, our young students, which Paul Quinn is a work college. It is a work for college. Basically, you work for your tuition. When you think about it, when you look at it, when the kid comes in, how back in the day kid come in, they have, we have to take this loan out, just so us to be able to register for class and make sure that we actually have somewhere to stay and our classes are still in place. Now with something like with Paul Quinn, you have all that, and then you go and intern with major companies. Go and intern with major companies. And that's how you pay off your tuition. And the president for Paul Quinn, Michael Sorrells, he's been championing that, and he's always in those boardrooms and those back rooms trying to secure deals for the little small college over there in Highland Hills.
Man. So, and there's no replacing work experience. Doc, I got to get out of here. I done got 2 text messages. Hey,
bring that ass here, boy.
If y'all don't see me tomorrow, send the people. Because y'all so busy. I think I'm over 100 likes. I don't get likes like that on the internet.
Man, let's get up out of here because I actually got to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I got a doctor's appointment at 8:45. My last doctor's appointment, by the way. Last one.
But as always, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Hug your loved ones and love on your loved ones. Hey, y'all, if y'all mama need to go out there and find an old Hot Wheels track and beat your kids out of the penitentiary with it.
All right,
crash out of them sometime because they need it.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one. Be easy.